Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Legends of the Borderlands. I am your Dungeon Master, Mondo. And with us, we have the whole crew. Carlos.
Hello!
Hello! Michael.
Hi!
Justin.
Hello.
Diego.
Hello, hello.
Gavin.
Hola, Espanol.
There you go. And Evan.
Good evening.
How is everyone doing? Everybody staying healthy?
Yup.
Yeah.
Relatively healthy.
I like that, relatively healthy. That sounds good.
Healthy as a smoker alcoholic can be, yeah.
I mean, honestly, what's going on? I'm kind of too afraid to go to the doctor right now. So, I mean, who knows what my health actually is.
Sure, I hear that. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. He will surely tell me how unhealthy I currently am. After putting on quarantine weight and...
Oh, I know. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Like what I've gained.
Yeah, doctors look at you. You're fat. Yes, I know this. What's new?
Oh, man. So we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. And, yeah, I guess we should probably get started. We tried to start a little earlier tonight. It just didn't work out great. That's fine. It's all good. Who would like to bring us up to speed with what happened last time? As I play some music.
We've spent just about all session trying to get into that chest we found. And by the end of the session, well, we got into the chest. We found out it was like a map, right? Or like what was it exactly? Either way, it gave us locations.
Yeah, actually, let me there we go. There's the map.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It gave us a map and locations to go to and possibly objects to find or something that'll help us find the thing all the different were groups are after.
Yeah, the
or
blood
lycanthropes.
pendant. Yeah, they're after that blood pendant.
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
Yeah, and then you guys had done some stuff, like you got a wagon and shit from Major McNeia. She gave you a wagon and a couple of horses to pull it. And you guys were heading back to the inn to get some sleep when there was a commotion. There was a kerfuffle.
Yep.
There was a group of zombies being led by a wight that had attacked the folk outside the walls near the inn. They had come from out of the cemetery, is what one of the people had said. You know, this is the life of people in a D&D type world. You know, occasionally
true.
The undead come out of a zombie and just you know.
Yep. Stuff be happening, shit gets real.
I concur.
But yeah, so this is what the map more or less looks like. I've been trying to make like a cool looking map thing here for you. So it's not 100% complete, but you have the location of the Temple of Theus is one of the locations you had previously heard of to investigate. One of those blood... not blood pendant, but those like that teardrop shaped thing was found in El Hilo, and or at least like what it opened was in El Hilo. There seems to be another one in a place called Fairgate, and then another one, another location here in these mountains, and this was the one that looks like a 3/4 moon, as opposed to that crescent moon up top there. So. If I remember correctly, you guys were going to be heading towards the Temple of Theus, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So the guards have other guards have come and they've started cleaning up the, the crime scene of the undead crime scene. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do there, or was it just a matter of heading back to the inn to get some sleep and set out in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would just be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to purchase an extra bottle of wine and maybe a, I don't know, bag of apples or something like that too.
Okay.
Went on, set my HP back, unclick rage, because I always forget to do that. Yeah. I don't think that's my tidying up on my character sheet.
All right.
Oh.
So then just to sleep, and then that's pretty much it. Like you guys are
Yep,
just
I
gonna...
think we just head out early in the morning.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh yeah.
quick question. Would I be able to buy a health potion from anywhere? And if so, for how much?
It's pretty late at night, but yes, like 50 gold pieces. If you spend 50 gold pieces, you can get yourself a healing potion.
Alright, cool. Can I do that first thing in the morning?
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys were, like, out and about earlier, like, you went to Mora's shop and everything, so, I mean, you could just, like, subtract 50 from your, 50 gold pieces from your...
Perfect.
Yeah, from your sheet and just, like, add a healing potion. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna take out a gold from my provisions. Yeah.
You're gonna take a what from where now?
A gold out for provisions.
Okay.
Wine and some fruit.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say you wouldn't need to go crazy for like dinner, tonight or anything. You guys like get back to the inn. You have, you eat, you drink, you talk about zombies. Other people are also talking about the undead. It's like it's been a while since that happened.
Did we find anything on their bodies, or we just left them? Didn't we?
You did just leave them. I mean, they were like zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think
You don't-
guards were showing up to clean up, and they were probably from that cemetery, which means...
You don't want to loot people's grandparents.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking there.
yeah.
Like, not only morally, like, that could just get us kicked out.
One of the standard by was all like, "Oh, Grandpa, what are you doing? Stop hitting people, Grandpa! No, that's my grandpa."
I just imagine a mother like walking like their little daughter or son by, and then like the little daughter or son being like, Grandpa's back," and tries to run over to them, and then like the mother's like, no, we don't go over there. That's not Grandma. Just keep walking.
Okay.
Alright.
It's like that moral oral episode, but that's another story.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, this
I
show
know
is
what you're
great.
talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, so you guys, you get a good night's sleep. You get back all of your hit points, all of your spell slots, all that other stuff that makes the D&D world go around. And you guys are ready to set out. It is the next morning. You have the wagon and the horses from Major McNea, which I have not put on a map or any sort of inventory, but we'll just say like you guys have like the...
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. And yeah, so you guys can set out from Rovehelm. You can head north, or you can just like head out to the main road, and just start making your way north. Yeah, probably be the easiest way. Just take the road. You got a wagon and horses now. You don't want to get on a boat to One Shell. Don't get on the boat to One Shell. That way lies. That just be troublesome.
That would be a next episode on the boat to Winchell.
All right, so this map is kind of like it looks a little, the shapes and things look a little crude now, but that's okay. Yeah. So you guys set out. It is it's a pretty nice day. It's the weather is good. It's a good day for travel. Are you all going to be riding on the wagon? Is anyone going to be like walking, scouting ahead, anything along those lines?
And I could go and scout ahead.
I
I'd
can walk
say,
next to it. Since I'm an elf and I can walk faster than the humans.
Yeah, and I was yeah. You'll walk next to it. I guess from where I've got a little bit of like the riding stuff, I'll be the one like just driving the horses for now
Okay.
until we got to switch out later or whatever.
Okay. So you guys spend most of the day, traveling, getting used to your new horses and wagon, or the ones you're borrowing anyway. And you realize you'll probably reach the town of One Shell, by evening. It's not terribly far. You'll get there by evening.
No. That ain't bad.
Okay. And Roldar is scouting ahead. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How far ahead of the group are you scouting ahead?
Maybe 10, 15 feet, not very far.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, the day passes without any sort of trouble. And as the sun is starting to set, you see like the walls of El Hilo up ahead. It is it's a good sized town. It's bigger than Rovehelm. There's a good, nice, sturdy wall around it. There are river gates because it does the river passes right through it. It's a large, it's a center of trade and such in the area. So, more, even more than Rovehelm is. So, even though the sun is setting when you guys get there, it is things are going pretty good. The town is still bustling. People are out and about doing their things. You ride through the shanty town part, outside the walls. Are you guys going to start looking for something in particular, or are you just... I suppose technically you don't even need to stay in town. If you wanted to, you guys could tell me that you're pulling off the road and not even entering the town, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let me not railroad you into town here.
Yeah. I was gonna be I imagine we had the map, we probably would have looked and planned a route. From how we looked at the map, what would be the smartest route for getting to where we're trying to go?
Okay, so...
Or, the smartest that we figured out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So there's this invisible road that goes from, just because it's not on this map, that goes from Rovehelm to the main road there. Just because there was never one there. So you guys have, ridden up to One Shell there on your wagon. And then let's make it all these different colors. Well, I suppose we could always fix it in post. From there...
I get...
Yeah, you would head there, up to here.
Okay, so there's the road.
Yeah, this would be a good town to this one here would be a good place to set up your base as you start searching for the Temple of Theus.
Yep.
So we've gotten that far. We're at that square.
No, you've gotten here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At the end
I was just asking him by what we figured out the smartest route would be.
Yeah, that would probably be the best route. If you were to stick to roads and such. Now again, out here in the Borderlands, the roads aren't they're not necessarily maintained by any particular government. So, people use them all the time, but I'm just saying
they're treaded, but as far as stuff getting in the way or whatever, they aren't really cleaned up or taken care of. I gotcha.
And anything can happen on the roads because
Yep.
there's no one to stop. There's
honestly,
standing army.
Honestly, I'd say like if the road went through town, we'd probably still stay on the road.
Okay.
Like what kind of day? What time of day is it for us by the time we reached here?
It is dusk, and I mean, the road. The road does lead into town, but there's also like a branch of it that skirts around it in case going through town wasn't part of your plans, wasn't on your daily agenda.
I mean, I'll leave it up to everybody. We've got our supplies for like camping and stuff, so we don't have to stop in the town.
Well, I mean, since there's an inn, we might as well use it.
Yeah, that's true. But then we got to put up the horses for the night. Too.
You're right.
Camp sounds good to me.
Which is fine with me too.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. So you do notice here and there, not far, before you reach the town itself, and even a little bit beyond it, just on the road. Yeah, there are definitely places where other wagons and merchants and caravans have pulled off for the night. You wouldn't need to be near any of these people, but you see, it is something that people do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you go through a truck stop and you see, there's a couple of trucks parked there.
Oh, yeah.
So those guys could sleep.
Okay, that ain't bad. I mean, if it's dust, I guess our guys could possibly go on and do the same thing if we wanted. Just plot out a little spot.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys find a nice little area. It's the town is within sight, but it's not it's not all up in your face. And, you're not too close to any of the other wagons or caravans or camping folk unless you really want to be. Mm-hmm. And you guys can set up your camp for the night, you set up your fire. I'm guessing the same watch order would apply. I do have a watch order here. Roldar for an hour, Alabaxis an hour, Dewarin 4 hours, Rasham 1 hour, Drozda 1 hour.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Nanok has not gotten a turn in the watch order yet. Nanok gets to sleep. Well, he gets to meditate and just hang out.
My reverie. Is there any way for me to tell if the town would have a library or some kind of consortium or something that holds any kind of wells of knowledge of some sort that I could research?
There's no way to tell that from where you are.
No. Okay.
I mean, it is a larger town than Rovehelm, so it's possible it might have something along those lines. But typically, like I said, these things are more common in larger cities. But I mean, there might be. There are other folk around and other caravans and wagons that you could even potentially ask, if anyone's familiar with the town. I'd say unless you guys tell me otherwise, I'd say you're probably 50 yards away from the closest other little traveling caravan kind of wagons. There's two wagons about 50 yards away. There's a bunch of people sitting around the fire, eating and drinking and talking.
I'd say we're probably good before we are then.
I'll go and make friendly with somebody nearby.
Okay.
Just to make light convo.
Sure.
I think Rasham would probably just be getting out the cooking stuff, the pots and pans, to start fixing something for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got the giant jug of it, so Draz is hitting up the meat.
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of back against the whatever that's called, the wagon as he drinks.
Right.
I get out like a pan. I get a little bit of oil, and I start using some of like the flour or wheat I've got to like crust the pork.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
A little bit of eggs
Nice.
in there. That way it'll stick.
Okay, so you start cooking.
Yep.
Nanak, you approach one of the other that other camp that's kind of nearby. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of folks. Like they're outside. They're eating and drinking. They're taking their evening meal. One of them sees you approaching and stands up with a big smile, and he's just like, "Hello, how can I help you tonight?"
Good evening, stranger. I'm a fellow traveler as yourself. I just came to check on our neighbors in this camping area.
Oh, thank you. We're fine, thank you. Yes, no, we're just camping out overnight. We're on our way to Rovehelm, and as you can imagine, with all of my men here, he's got about 10, 15 guys. So let's call it 13. He's like, it's cheaper to stay here on the side of the road than it is to take an inn for the night.
Yes, that's what my party we came up with also. What is this? Do you know much about this city? What kind of what's to do here? What's the story about this town?
shut up.
I mean, I don't know that there's much of a story. It's they do much trade, and it's heavily fortified and such. I mean,
Just an outpost?
well, no, it's a good town. People live there. It's called One Shell.
Wood shell has
One
does
Shell,
it have
yes.
one shell? Does it have inns and libraries or?
Oh, it definitely has inns. Yes, it has inns. Does it have a library? Wow, I don't know. I'm not one to partake in visiting libraries personally, but if I were to search my memory, if I were to get my mouse to work so that I could roll a die. I don't know that it has a library, but there's probably a bookshop. It's a large enough town to support a bookshop.
That works for me. See, yeah, I dabble in the arcane arts, and I do a little bit of prestidigitation of flames around my fingers,
Oh,
just to show off. Yeah.
that doesn't hurt when you do that.
It's like, oh, what else could I do? No, and I also, I'll make a little bit of music appear out of nowhere.
Where is that music coming from? How peculiar.
It's a trick.
I see. Yes, I mean there may be there's definitely at least one bookstore that I know of in One Shell. I've never gone in there myself. I'm not much of a reader, but there's a bookstore there.
Good. I'll check it out in the morning, and I'll toss him one of my apples.
Okay. He tries to catch it. He fumbles it a little bit, but manages not to drop it. He's just like, thank you. I've not had an apple in days.
Well, enjoy, and I bid him a good night.
Okay. Good night, stranger.
Good night. And I'll head back to my party.
Okay.
Well, I know I got to see how my cooking turned out.
I tell the rest of the groups, yeah, I met a guy, gave him an apple, and he told me that there's some. It's pretty good sized town, has some inns, might have a library. I'm gonna want to check that out. You know that. You can't take me anywhere.
So do you want to see how your cooking came out?
Yeah, but I want to see how my my fried pork strips.
Sure. Give me a cooking. Give me cooking. I guess probably with wisdom or intelligence, whichever's best.
Okay, let me see. That's a good question. Intelligence is a -2 and wisdom's a 0, so we'll go with it.
Yeah, I gotta go with that.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's not something where people are gonna try to persuade you from like a life of adventuring and like opening a restaurant in like one of the finer cities. But I mean, yeah, no, I mean it's good.
So I'm not to the end goal yet. I'm not to the end game.
So you guys are able to enjoy a pretty a good meal. It's good. Yeah. And if there is nothing else you guys want to do this evening,
Do I have to start putting that spell that I learned in my spell book? That moon beam or moon blast?
The moonbeam. Let's see. I don't know that. Is it a wizard spell? Is really the question.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like it.
If it doesn't appear on the wizard spell list, then you would not be able to add it to your spell book. Like you'd be able to cast it from the scroll.
Without leveling up, how can I find new spells or the spell list?
Actually,
I was gonna say if you have D&D Beyond, I mean you could look up like the spell list.
Oh yeah.
actually, you can look up the book stuff on this if it's in like one of the books you have on here. What is it, Moonbeam?
Moonbeam, yeah.
Oh, it's Moon
Yeah,
Blast.
Moon blast.
No, there's no Moon Blast. It's Moonbeam.
But then you made something like a moon blast.
The Moon Blast kind of thing. I mean, that's like
It's what was in that box, right?
right, but I mean
Okay,
that was like some sort of like a specialized new kind of thing. Yeah, it's not something that you have like a. I mean, you could probably study it for quite a while.
Yeah.
And try to figure out how it goes.
I found it. It's for druids.
Yeah, it's a homebrew spell for
Oh.
druids and clerics.
Well, if it's possible, and I could either study it or I could copy it onto a couple scrolls, for like sale later, and I can even write one out for Drozda.
Did you get it from Mora, the scroll, or?
No, he's talking about the spell that was protecting the chest that
Right.
we found out there was some new one called Moon Blast or whatever.
Oh, did
That's
I
all-
just?
and that-
I just
that's all we did.
identified it. I didn't learn it. I just
Right.
identified it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I was trying to recall. Like, I was like, did Mora give you something that I forgot about or something? Yeah, no, you've identified it, right. But yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to put it on a scroll or anything at this point in your career.
She taught me Moon Nuke.
And she gave me like this weird glowing sword she had in the back.
Oh, man. Mora was up to no good while I was a little out of it last week, huh? Mora's just like, here you guys go, look.
It has hidden red text on it that says if you touch an enemy with it, they die.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mora's like, quick, while your dungeon master's distracted. Here, take this. Take this. Yeah, so you guys eat and stuff, and like Nanak is pondering like this moonblast spell that was on the box, and when you guys wake up in the morning, having not been disturbed at all, which was nice. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace. Draws is able to rouse everyone and people are, people are getting moving again. Like, some of these wagons that have been camped nearby have already started setting out. You can hear the bustle from town. It's faint because the town's a little bit a ways, but things are happening there. And there's a lot more traffic on the road as people are coming to and from the town of One Shell. And
Is it possible? Oh, is it possible for like really early, like before everybody really gets up, for me to skip out and go to town and like kind of scan around and check out the streets real fast, or?
Yeah, if you wanted to get up early and do that, yeah, I mean you could go into town. I mean the guards kind of stop you as you're like approaching. It's like really early in the morning, and they're just like,
yeah, of course it is.
Good morning. How can we help you?
Morning. I'm new to town, and I just looking to see what kind of provisions you guys might provide. I'm looking for a bookshop, maybe an inn for breakfast, and maybe an armor.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's
Nothing's
a bookshop. No, nothing's open yet. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of places to get breakfast. There's an armor, and yeah, there's a bookstore too.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose like you're not here to cause any trouble, are you? Skulking about in the morning.
Heavens no.
Yeah, I mean,
why would an elf like me be up to no good?
I don't know. These are strange times, but yeah, I mean, you can go on in if you want.
Oh, thank you. And I just check out those locations that they kind of point me to, and just try to put them in my memory. And when I'm done with that, I'll head back to the group, so
Sure.
I kind of know. I don't know.
Yeah, there are a number of inns. There's definitely like 2 or 3 right around the the gated area where you were. They gave you like rough directions. I think there's a bookstore. It's like I'm not much for reading, but there's some sort of store that sells books, like a little closer to the center of the town. And it's it's called like it's called Everything But the Girl. I have no idea why.
It's an adult bookstore. Thank you.
But the bookstore
What kind of spells? What kind of spells am I going to learn?
Oh god.
The erotic type.
Second base. That's a spell?
You,
Alright.
you get to learn Wingardium Leviosa, if you know what I
You
mean.
get to learn.
Oh, yeah.
You get to learn the kind that changes the names of this whole campaign to Kinks of the Borderlands.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
With a lot of excitement, I head back to our campsite, and I rouse everybody up like I'm really excited. I'm like, get up, wake up!
I found bored.
Yeah, I found a bookstore. No one's excited.
Andy rolls over.
I'm just groggy.
Oh, Andy, he's a good dog. Are you, Andy?
That's what you woke me up for. I guess I gotta have my morning brew and just hang out with Andy if you want to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have brought back some coffee or something. I didn't.
Yeah.
On that note, Rasham starts fixing the coffee because I think it'd be all right if I was to say we picked up coffee beans before we left.
Sure.
And I light the morning fire with my
Yep.
with more prestidigitation because I'm a human lighter.
Sure.
Oh, elf fighter.
Yeah. So coffee is being brewed. Like I said, people are starting to head out on the road. That gentleman you spoke to, his 2 wagons are like, going past you, heading back south towards Rovehelm, and he's just like, "Have a good day, friends. Safe travels."
Bye, Ted. I don't think he told me his name.
He didn't tell you his name. He's like looking around, like he's looking around for a Ted.
Who's Ted?
Bye, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys are having your breakfast and stuff, and like getting ready to do what? What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna indulge Nanak in his desire to find a bookstore?
I mean, I'll do it for about an hour or so, and I'd probably
Yeah.
do something else.
It's one of those things like. Oh, sorry.
There's also, I think they also told me about a weapons dealer too. If anybody needs to buy some weapons, I wouldn't mind getting another sword so I can maybe, I don't know, not have something a little bit stronger than a dagger to fight with.
I mean, like, I think we're good as long as we head out before the end of today. Like, I don't think we want to be in this town more than just because of what we got on us.
Let's try to like do a morning and then skip out by noon. Yeah.
All right, yeah, sure. So people are like heading in and out of the town through the gates. The guards are like keeping an eye out for like things that may arouse suspicion, but I mean for the most part they just let people come in and out. Are you guys you're all gonna go in? You're gonna bring the horses and wagons in? I mean, it wouldn't be a problem to do that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so where to first, guys? Where do you want to go?
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take off to the bookstore if there's.
Yeah, I'll go on this journey.
And I'll.
Same.
Okay. All right. Cool. Is it even open yet?
Yeah. By the time you guys have had your breakfast and like head into town, yeah, people are out and about. The shops are open, markets are being set up and such. Yeah, and you find the bookstore.
Do they sell scrolls? Any books?
Well, I mean, right now you're just looking at the outside of it. It says everything but the girl, and it says like
right.
it says books and tomes.
Ooh, tomes.
Yeah, books and tomes, and. As you're approaching, like a gentleman comes out and he's just sweeping some dust off the front step, some night dirt.
Good day, sir. Are you the proprietor of this bookshop?
I am.
I am. My name is Nanok, and I hail from the north. But I am a arcanist of sorts, and I would love to browse your wares to see if there's any interesting magical books that you have, or such, or even just lore for that matter. Anything? Can I take a browse?
Sure. What sort of lore are you seeking?
Oh gosh, evocation spells.
I don't have spell books.
You don't have spell books.
I don't.
What
have
kind of
spell
stuff do you
books.
got?
I have.
What's?
I have books on lore. I have books on farming. I have a wonderful book on composting.
Oh my god.
I have a number of stories.
Stories. Anything to do with? Oh, where the heck are we heading? Temple of Isha? No.
Jeez.
Right? What he said.
Temple of Thieves.
The Temple of Theus.
Yeah, do you have anything on that place?
I may have something about the Temple of Theus. I mean, I doubt it would be very detailed, but why don't you come inside?
Okay.
Yeah, and it smells like a musty, kind of like old bookstore. It's like a good smell if you're into that kind of thing. I personally love that kind of thing.
No, I'm going nuts.
Yeah. And he looks about on his shelves and he's like, yes, and he pulls it down, and yes, this has some information, I believe, about the Temple of Theus. It's Mostly, the book deals with the aftermath of the cataclysm that caused the bad earth shaking to the north,
Oh.
where the Temple of Theus was fell into a deep dark hole apparently, and this book is about probable causes and such. But there is a chapter on the Temple of Theus.
Ah. Okay. So in this situation, would it be like paying him to let me read it, or should I just buy it outright?
I would say he's probably expecting you to buy it outright.
I'll just buy it outright then.
No, sure. He's like, yes, this book will be 4 gold pieces.
Works for me. All right, and I give him the 4 gold. While I'm doing that purchase and I'm kind of thumbing through it, is there? And I scan the rune. Can I check out to see if there was he really telling the truth? Does it look like there's any magic books or anything? Does it really just look like farm books and stuff?
Yeah, it's just like a regular bookstore. Yeah, not much in the way of like spell books and such.
Okay. All right.
So the book is called "The Day the Earth Did Not Stand Still." It's written by someone named Yasgar Backenridge.
Sweet.
Yeah, but no, I mean, he doesn't seem to have any like actual like spell books. I mean, there are spells about like, about magical things happening or such, like, just something you'd find in like a common everyday fantasy world bookstore. But yeah.
The day there.
On that note, like where Shammer went in, would he find possibly any interesting cookbooks?
Absolutely, he
Oh, yeah.
would. Yeah.
Oh God.
One of the ones that catches your eye is it's a strange title. It's 1,001 Ways to Make Food Not Taste Bad.
Oh,
That'd be perfect. I would grab it and I'd take it up to the I'd take it up to the fine person that owns this establishment to be like, sir, how much?
Yeah, it's 1,001 Ways to Make Food Not Taste Bad by Underhill Maggie. So it's like it's a pretty large book. It's like perusing it as you're walking towards the guy. Yeah, it looks like it's filled with all sorts of recipes and like useful herbs and other plants that you would find like in the wilderness, including like drawings. And he takes a look at the book and he's like, "How much for that? That book would cost you." He's like, "It's rare. It's a collector's item. He's 7 gold pieces."
Rasham would reach into his wallet or his little coin bag, and yeah, I can definitely afford 7.
Okay. Yes,
I'll pay
Underhill
it, no
Maggie.
ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay. Are you interested in not making your food taste bad?
I don't think I've made anything too terrible yet, but I have a cook sensei and a cook master in another town, and I don't think he's too happy with my progress.
Okay.
Risham, when you have a chance, there's a trick I want to show you. I haven't been able to show you yet, but yeah, it has to do with making food taste good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I give him an apple, and I say, "What's your favorite flavor? What's your most favorite flavor?"
Let me see, what would be Rasham? Whereas Sam would be the one to be awkward there, and he'd be like, honestly, my favorite flavor is apple.
Oh no! Well, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna wave my hand over it and rub it and make it taste like fried chicken.
Ooh.
With my prestidigitation, and I hand it back to them, and I ask them to take a bite.
At which point, not expecting, he spits out and goes like, "This apple's terrible. It tastes like chicken."
Yeah, it's messed up, right? I could do that with anything. I can make a fried chicken taste like apple.
That's the part where Sam would like whisper to you. It's like, when this is all over, maybe me and you need to go into business.
I was thinking
Maybe
that.
we can
I
make
was
this
thinking
work.
that. Yeah. Read that
Self-flavored
book.
water.
Yeah.
I'll make the food look good. He'll make it taste like something.
We're gonna invent boba tea. That's canon.
I mean, it kind of be like that newer gastropub stuff that's like kind of weird. Like some of that food's kind of weird.
Ooh, and no matter what the food item is, we gotta call it a bowl. Even if it's on a dish.
Well, I would probably definitely work better in a restaurant like that doesn't serve like a lot of people because it would only last for like an hour.
Oh dang! Yeah,
And you can't have too many instances like like if someone took it home, like if they took home a doggy bag, it would go back to tasting whatever it tasted like before.
Well, see, that's when we say you gotta have our food fresh.
Oh yeah. That apple will not taste like chicken in an hour. Ironically, that's not the first time I've said that.
Is there anything else I can help you fine gentlemen with today?
Oh gosh, I think I'm good on. I'm good on ink and parchment. Oh, I don't know. What else kind of stuff does it look like I might want to have that he has for sale?
I don't know what kind of stuff you're looking for.
They probably don't have it. Probably selling like bookmarks and crap.
Yeah, I think while Evan is like involved in this game, I'm just gonna have to come up with like a whole bunch of book titles and bookstores. When you guys stop in town, so I don't.
I'm like a raging bookworm.
Yeah, so I mean, there's like a book called The Gnome Within.
Oh no!
Learning How to Be Happy with Yourself by
that...
Tinkley Weatherbottom.
Really, that sounds like it might be pornographic. No? Okay.
Evan, why are you so obsessive?
If you're asking Evan, my answer is because I took Sage as my background. But if you're asking my character, he doesn't have a good answer. He's just like, I like books. I like to read.
Yeah, he sees you notice the Gnome Within book, like, you know, whether you've actually like expressed any sort of interest. He's like, yes, that book is about how to find, you know, happiness in what you are if your life does not turn out the way you so desired. It was written by Tinkley Weatherbottom. He was a gnome who was not happy being a gnome, but he learned to adapt.
Wow.
Interesting life.
two. How much do you want for it? 2 gold?
Let me roll my die. Hang on.
That was...
7 silver pieces.
Wow, that's a deal. Sold.
Okay. So you now have the Gnome Within.
Yeah.
I have one question for the bookworm.
Yes.
How do you carry all this?
What do you mean?
Asking me? Yeah, I think he's asking me.
Oh.
Do you like fight? Though in the end, if you're fighting, you just throw books at them.
Nope. No, I got these big. I got these big pockets on the inside of my my cape. But I'm thinking of buying like I don't know, like a harness or something with like you know, like gun holsters, but for books. But I don't know. I saw someone do that once somewhere.
By the time we get to our location, it's wagon's gonna be nothing but books.
He'll be like a mobile bookshop.
When I was I mean, I'm old. I think I'm older than everybody here by quite a few years. When I was your age or younger, well, actually, when I was younger, people had book straps. So it's like basically it was like a strap that you would like you'd put all your books in it. You would tighten the strap, and then you could like hang it over your back or whatever. So it's like almost like a
Yeah, that's a good idea.
people would use that instead of backpacks. The 70s were weird, man.
Yeah.
I would say they were probably going out of style by then, though.
Well, I think I'm done with the book situation. I'm gonna try to convince the group that I want to see what everybody else wants to do, but like maybe there's like a weaponsmith. Someone needs to buy weapons.
There definitely is. I mean, there's weapons and armors. I mean, I think you guys probably covered all that. But if anyone thought of something that they wanted, like you could.
Oh yeah, I want to buy a sword.
Okay. Yeah, there's a
Short sword.
there's a there's a large storefront. It looks like a weapon shop. There's like all sorts of like wooden weapons, like hanging from like little posts, like hanging from like near the roof, like a signs but without words. But it's just like all these different types of weapons and stuff. And the actual sign itself over the door, it says walls and walls of weapons.
Okay, come on,
Seems
guys.
like a
Let's
large-
look at walls and walls of.
Seems like a large-
walls and walls of
Yeah,
weapons.
that could be. We
Seems
could
like
see
a
something interesting.
large.
We call
weapon.
it Wally World. Maybe they have walnuts in here.
You guys
Drozda just decides to stay in the carriage and play with the dog while everyone does their thing.
Yay, Andy!
Dresden, look at these books that I got, and I let him look at them.
I have no interest.
Oh, okay.
I'll go with them. I'll only be one window shopping around. Funny thing.
See, I'm playing fetch with Andy.
Oh,
It's like you throw the stick, and it's like he kind of like looks over his shoulder, and then he just looks back at you and starts wagging his tail, like expectantly he didn't get it.
Hey,
Okay, I'll go.
use a mage hand and pick up the stick and like kind of like have it float above his head. See what he does. Does he jump up and grab it,
I
or
don't-
he's just like run away and hide?
I don't know yet. But Draza, what were you saying?
Oh. Okay. He'll never learn if you do that for him. Drowsa grabs the stick and chucks it for Andy again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just like he doesn't even like look in the direction like you threw the stick. He's just like looking at you expectantly.
I should totally give Andy advantage.
Yeah.
Do you want to give Andy advantage? You can give Andy advantage.
Shit.
I'll do it.
Hold on. I was getting there.
And this will be a good reminder for anyone watching the stream that, yeah, you can spend some of those channel points, the little gold pieces you get for watching, like they come to you free. You can spend them to give someone advantage. And someone just gave Andy advantage. All right, so Andy, like, at first, like, you throw that stick and Andy just, like, looks at you, like, just, like, again, happily, just, like, wagging his tail. And then something seems to click. He does that little head cock to the side. And then he like lets out a bark, and he runs and he just grabs that stick, comes right back to you, and sets it at your feet and starts wagging his tail again.
Draws the bins over and pets Andy, and he's like, "Good boy,
Okay.
good boy."
All right. So those of you who are heading into walls and walls of weapons, sure enough, it is a weapon store, and there are indeed walls and walls of weapons. I mean, it's not a huge place, but like, yeah, there's weapons. It's almost like an old-timey hardware store. But like, yeah, there's just like weapons. Like, there's like 3 aisles of weapons. there's this really big brutish guy standing like inside the door like some sort of security guard, and he just like nods and watches as you come in.
Good day.
Day.
Roshan walks by like, hello, good sir.
Good day. A very skinny looking halfling comes shuffling from behind the counter. And he's like, "Oh, good day, lads. What can I get for you? What can I do for you today? It looks like you're here. Welcome to Walls and Walls of Weapons, where we have walls and walls of weapons."
Oh, thank you for your hospitality.
I am
Wow,
Skinny
I-
McBony Knees.
Oh, I'm Nanok. Hey, nice to meet you, Skinny.
Nice to meet you. That's Mr. Knobby Knees to you.
Mr.
Bony
Nobby.
Knees, Mr. Bony Knees.
Oh, well, then you can call me Mr. Felton.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, you have long swords? Wow.
I do. I have long swords. I have short swords.
What are some of the prices on these long swords?
It's all typical prices. A long sword is going to cost you the same it would cost you anywhere else you were to get a long sword, which would be 15 gold pieces for a long sword.
15, that's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad at all. It's standard price for a long sword. Unless you're looking for something fancy, like with a fancy hilt. Like with a dragon head or something.
Do you have anything elvish looking? Maybe a little leaf bladey?
Sure, I have something a little leaf bladey. Little elvish looking.
Yeah.
And he walks, so he kind of like shuffles over to like...
Something with silver.
He shuffles over and he pulls a longsword off the rack, and yeah, it's like it looks elvish. It looks like an elvish sword. It's got some like leaf motifs on the hilt and such.
Ooh, this is lovely. Wow, do you know who made this? Whose work is this? This isn't yours, is it? This is really awesome. I'm very impressed.
No, I don't know. I suppose I could always look it up if I needed to, but no, I have no idea.
Oh,
who
no,
made it.
no.
I just sell them.
Well, Mr. Knobby Knees, do you have a whetstone too?
Bony Knees.
I'm sorry.
Bony knees, sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. But do you have silver weapons?
Oh, yes. That's
Oh, I
right.
may have a few silver weapons. They're dear though.
Okay. And how much do they cost?
What sort of silver weapon are you looking for?
Looking at the. What were you looking again? A short sword?
Short sword.
Long sword? A spear? An axe? A sword?
A silver longsword would be 115 gold pieces.
115.
Mhm.
How about a short sword?
Do I have any silvered short swords? I do. And a silvered short sword would be 110 gold pieces.
110.
Mhm.
Okay. And what do you prefer? Long or short sword?
I do have some swords that just look like they're silvered. They're not really silvered. If it's the motif you're looking for, if it's just the what's that word? Aesthetics.
Oh no, it's not that. We just like to be in style.
I see. Oh, I see.
Right, right.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, ask Nana, what do you prefer, a short sword or a long sword? Nanak.
I don't think Nanok's listening.
Oh no, I'm listening. I'm just in awe still. I would prefer a longsword, but I don't think I have enough gold for the silver ones. No, I don't.
I put up that 115 gold pieces. Nice. Here you go, sir.
Okay.
What?
Dang.
All right. Let me see.
do a quick rest.
You know what?
Let me.
We know what Nanock's doing tonight.
Fuck, dude. It's a lot of prestidigitation.
It doesn't look as nice as the elvish bladed looking one. However, like, I mean, he does find one that's that's more elvish than not, like, looking. So it's like, you know, it's got like a nice look to it. It's definitely would not look out of place in the hands of an elf. Like an elf holding it, it would look like an elven blade of some sort. It's just not as fancy as the elvish one. But it's silvered, which is you know, more important. Unless, again, as I said, you're more interested in the aesthetics of the piece.
No. We better go with the real deal. It just looks better.
Of course.
Well, let's see. And the one I was looking at was a longsword, right? The elvish one.
Yeah.
Was there a short sword that looked like that at all?
No, again, there's a short sword, not a silvered one, but there is a short sword that, you know, it's got like more of a slight, slender build to it. Again, wouldn't look out of place in the hands of an elf, but, you know.
Okay. I really want to get that longsword though, the elvish one. But if we're fighting like anthropes, I'm gonna want silver. Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, and Roldar's even willing to pay for the silvered one. I mean, like he's pulled the money out and, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And like you're looking back and forth, like, you know, like.
I didn't know that. Okay, no.
Oh yeah, he said he was doing that. Yeah, he said he was pulling out the money.
Yeah. Cool. No, it's
Okay.
done then. I'll get that in a whetstone and.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Do I have to buy a scabbard too, or
No, it comes with the scabbard, like a whetstone. Yeah, you have a whetstone. That's fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It comes with the gear. Sweet. So, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, sir.
Wow.
Anytime you need weapons, just remember me. Skinny, bony knees, and I'm the proprietor here at Walls and Walls of Weapons.
Walls and walls of weapons.
Sure thing.
Everybody's probably waiting for us. Let's beat it. So what am I writing down?
Is this a silvered longsword? Yeah.
Sweet. Silver. And it was 150?
115, but Roldar paid for it.
I paid for
Alright. Roldar, I'm gonna have to find a way to pay you back. I always repay my debts.
We'll figure out something later.
Dun,
Well,
dun.
please don't put it that way.
Oh my God.
I pat him on the shoulder as we walk.
I don't think that way.
It's one of those things. I mean, just leave it. It's a good thing you only need 4 hours of sleep.
It doesn't help that all elves look like girls.
Alright, so are you guys going to head back out, or is there anything else you feel you need to do in town?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I mean, unless there was something interesting in the store or something, I'm good.
How heavy's that longsword?
A longsword is 3 pounds.
Woo! That's not very heavy at all.
No. Okay.
Yeah!
Alright, so you guys are going to leave town.
Yeah! Get the hell out of here.
Alright. You guys get on the wagon. Andy's really good at fetching sticks today. Now he's kind of got the whole concept down. and you guys roll out back into the world. So I'd say it's probably mid-morning by the time you left town. It's not like you spent like a whole lot of time like hanging out in the town. So you guys like start heading back out. The further away from town you get, you see some farmsteads and stuff, a couple of small like very small villages and hamlets and such. Become fewer and fewer as you progress. It's like as it goes into the afternoon. You are definitely now out in the Borderlands. The road is definitely rougher. I mean, it looks like people have been traveling it, but it's definitely less traveled than the roads closer to the town. It continues to be a nice day, which is always nice. It's better than like tons of rainy weather, or snow, or Lord knows what else. Roldar, are you going to continue to be like 10, 15 feet ahead of the rest of the group, like scouting ahead? Okay.
Yeah.
Is everybody else going to actually ride on the wagon, or are people going to be walking alongside of it, or?
I'll walk today.
Still walking.
I'm in the wagon. Andy's in my arms.
Okay.
Okay, that's
I'll go in
good.
the wagon.
I think if like both of y'all are on it, I think Rusham will probably take his break and actually stretch his legs and walk a little.
Sure.
I'm walking in the wheel paths, and I'm using my new sword to swing at plants and chop down flowers and shit, and just have fun with it. Just
Okay.
kind of, yeah. And stuff.
You get a crit fell on the plant, it kills you.
Oh god.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on a daisy.
Oh man.
You get stung by 1,000 bees.
Not the bees! The bees, no!
Oh,
Wicker
he's
Man.
this wagon.
You can ride in my red wagon. Axles are broken and the wheels are dragging. Second verse, same as the first. A little bit louder and a little bit worse.
Come on, wagon.
Wagon.
All right, so Alabaxis was going to be riding on the wagon. Rasham was going to be walking. Nanak was going to be slapping at slapping at trees and plants and such.
Yep.
Behind or in front of the wagon? Because you said you were doing it in the ruts and such.
Oh, I could do it behind.
Okay. Draws is on the wagon with Andy. Oh, I got to put Andy's character sheet on the Andy's token on the wagon. There we go. Andy's the best. So Warren, what were you doing? Were you riding on the wagon or? What was DeWarren doing?
Said he's walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need a horse. Oh, come on. For fuck's sake. There we go. All right. So you guys are, walking about, riding the wagon. It's all very cool. It's very nice. Roldar, I would like you to give me, as you're scouting ahead, I would like you to give me a blind perception check, please.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah.
Perception, okay.
Okay. All right. Roller, as you guys are, as you're scouting ahead of everybody else and such, you've come to a part in the road where there is there's some sort of like stone marker. It seems like some sort of like maybe like travel marker or something like that. But there is also, you notice there seems to be a whole lot of like footprints and things of that nature, like in the in the road, like near this as you're approaching this marker. I mean, it's not like really obvious stuff, it's just like you've noticed that something's been moving a lot, like in this particular area.
Mm-hmm. Can I discern what the footprints are? Is it a human or a beast or something?
They are definitely humanoid. Give me another perception. Give me another perception check.
Blind or not?
Yes, blind. Or actually give me a survival check. Give me a survival check.
Blind, right?
Yes.
Alright, still the same number.
Okay. You can't tell necessarily like what all of them are, but you do. The gate makes you think that like some of these were definitely left by goblins. Like just by judging by the gate, because goblins are some of your favorite enemies, so it's a little easier to tell with some of those.
Yeah.
They're not all the same, but like there are definitely some goblins like in the mix here.
Okay, and the footprints are going the way we're walking to, or some other place?
With that survival check, you couldn't really tell like where they were going, but there seems to be just like a lot of like, a lot of activity just like near this like stone, like not necessarily like that they were like taking the road, but like they were gathered, doing things somewhere near this stone.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And you said that there were some markings on the stone, right?
It looks like some sort of like some like there's some carvings in it, but yeah, it's you would need to get closer to the stone to inspect them. Right now, I've got you about like 20 feet away from the stone, where you notice like a lot of these like where this like goblin stuff is surfaced, and like you've got the wagon coming up quickly behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for the rest and tell them what I saw, and I'm gonna go after I go to the stone and see if I can make something out of the markings.
Sure. All right, give me un momento, please, while I do something here. I need my dice. It's too far up in the chat to find my dice bag now. Let me make a new dice bag. What are the rest of you doing? So Roldar's explained to you what he has seen. Damn.
Oh. I hopped up on the cart. And is the cart still moving?
I don't know.
I think after he told us, I think we'd maybe stop the cart until we figured it out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I want to get up as high as I can and do a scan around, like what pirates do.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
With pleasure. Oh no.
Blind roll, please. Yeah.
Yeah. How do I do that?
Just hit that blind roll button, like that should be underneath everybody's name at the bottom of your Roll20 screen, and give me and then add your bonus, like where it asks for like a bonus, whatever your perception bonus is.
Gosh. It's at the bottom of the screen by the names?
It should be.
Yeah.
Player blind roll.
If it's not there, then in the journal,
Yeah.
yeah, on that player sheet, there should be a sheet that just says player under the characters.
Right.
You want to go to the attributes and abilities, and you want to check show and macro bar next to blind roll and tools.
In the D&D basic rules or conditions? Oh, player. Nope. Oh boy. Nope, can't find it. Oh wait, and nope, found it. Attributes and
Abilities, yep.
and it'll be at the bottom.
No, on the under the abilities, just check the boxes show in macro bar next to blind roll and tools. They should be at the top of the abilities list. And then that will put the buttons at the bottom of your Roll20 screen. Then you can just close that player screen after you've checked those buttons.
I have to throw the modifier in there though, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright. Yikes. Crap. Sorry guys.
Never
You're good.
worries.
I know, like, while he's doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, my bad. What was the bonus? What was I posted the bonus?
Your
Perception?
perception bonus, yep.
Ah, yes. Okay. Coming up.
But I was gonna be like, if Carlos's Rodar would show me like where the markings were, my guy could try to take a stab if he could figure out where they're leading.
Yeah, sure. I'll show him. I'll show him what the markings are, the footprints. I told him that they're goblin also.
Okay. So I'm gonna move Drozda off the wagon and towards where like Roldar noticed like some heavy footprints and such. And Roldar, just give me a give me a perception check as you're heading. Thank you. I got your roll there, Evan. Roldar, give me a perception check. Blind roll as you're approaching this this stone.
Blind roll, right?
Yes, please.
Blind. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Roller, you're approaching the stone. As you're getting closer, it doesn't look like the markings are anything in particular. Like, it's not like actual words or anything. It seems like they're, you know how like in our world here, there's that whole hobo code, like on the railroads, they've got like different markings that mean different things to different people. Yeah. Like to hobos, like, you know, there's a nice person here, dogs will chase you here, etc. So it seems like there's like some sort of like markings like that, just like crudely carved into the stone. You've seen like some similar markings before. Give me a history check. It can be like an open history check.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay. They seem to indicate they're faded as you approach. They're pretty faded, but they seem to indicate that there is a place of safety nearby. Is what like these like strange hobo markings are kind of indicating. As you are looking at that, I'm going to move you guys to this map here. Just remain where you happen to be standing at the moment. So this is where I've got you guys. Like, let me know if there's a problem with where anyone is. I'd put Nanak up on top of the thing, where Sham and Dewarren had been walking alongside the wagon. Droz is investigating the footprints there. And Roldar, you're looking at that stone.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are observing the stone, there is some movement in the behind one of the trees ahead of you, and you notice there is a goblin standing behind a tree. He has got his short bow out and he is pointing it at you. He looks like he is getting ready to shoot, but like you've noticed him, but he has probably not noticed that you've noticed him. You should be able to see him now.
Okay. Without moving or anything, I was just saying, Goblin, you don't want to do this.
Okay. Let me give him a. Oh, poor little idiot goblin. Okay. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
And I need to...
Why? My initiative all suck.
Whoops.
My
Did I forget to click
screen's,
on there? Yeah.
my screen's not opening very well.
Oh, jeez.
Yay, mine's not.
Okay,
Shit.
I got 2215.
I'm having a problem where my character sheet isn't wanting to open for me.
Yeah, I was having that too.
All right. Can you... you can see all your tokens and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can you move like 5 feet to the left and then 5 feet back to the right? Everybody? Like, are anyone who's having trouble with your token?
Yeah, okay, I moved mine.
Are you trying to open it from the journal or by like shift double clicking on the token? Or go
The
to the
tokens
journal?
worked fine. It was when I was the character
Oh, I was
sheets.
doing like on the
Yeah, the character sheets
Or,
weren't opening.
I mean, are you trying to open it from? Are you trying to open the character sheet from the token by shift and double clicking on your token, or are you trying to just open it from the journal?
I was opening it from the journal.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know you could do that. Really?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
shift and double click on your token, it'll open up the. So whose sheet's not opening?
Oh my god, that's a magic.
What did I do? So I just
Mamma
shift
mia.
and double click and it's supposed to?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Shift
yeah,
and double.
that's not working for me either.
Okay.
Maybe if I exit the session and come
Holy.
back in.
Yeah, try that. If that doesn't work, let me know. Oh man, always. Well, I mean, combat is usually when there's like a need for tokens and stuff. So that's why like these issues pop up now. Because
It's like my character page was obviously working before then because I clicked on other stuff. But okay, it's opening now.
Okay, good.
Now I gotta remember to re-click me.
Is anyone else having trouble opening their thing?
I had it open it.
Nope.
I'm good.
I
Okay.
have to click on my token.
Do I have to re-roll initiative?
No, I can just add it.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Wow.
Who am I adding to the turn tracker?
Alabaxis.
And Evan.
Oh god.
Okay, give me a second. Let me just
I'm very happy I'm not on the left side.
Okay. I see I got a 13, but it has me at the bottom.
Yeah, I've still got to order them. All right, so
Oh, you're good.
yeah. So what did Nanok get? Oh, I don't see any.
10.16.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I
Well,
see it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was also adding who? Alabaxis.
Alabaxis. Yeah.
Okay. Nice job, Alabaxis.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, most of these guys have taken you by surprise. Everybody's stealth roll, except for that one little goblin that Roldar first saw, like, was dope as fuck. I cannot explain how dope their die rolls were. Maybe I can.
Only nat 20s.
There were a few. Let me scroll back up really quick. Can I copy these? Yeah, I can copy them. Okay. This is what these are my. So there was that 8,
Damn.
a 20, a 20, a 19, a 16, an 18, an 18, a 20, an 18, and a 17. These guys are so fucking stealthy. These guys are like, except for that one goblin, like up top, number 1 there. He was just like, okay. So the only person who's going to be able to react, as far as you guys are concerned, on this turn, is going to be Roldar. And only against that goblin there that you saw. That goblin has not surprised Roldar. The rest of these goblins and whatever else it is that they're doing are, they have surprised you guys completely. They are so stealthy. They're so good at this. So we're going to skip Alabaxis. I'm going to start some fight music. A little fight music, please. And we're gonna skip past you guys for a second here. I feel terrible. Their stealth rolls are so good. All right,
They're goblin ninjas.
they are. Okay, so as they so what exactly happens is this. So Roldar says to that goblin, "You don't want to do this." He says it in Goblin. The goblin looks shocked that he was noticed, and in Goblin, for those of you who understand, he yells something out panicked. In Goblin, if you understand Goblin, he's just like, "We've been made," even though he's really the only one who's been made. And so there's just movement all over as these goblins start shifting about in the trees, getting ready to open up on you. There is a huge crash, and this ogre, who looks like this, just starts lumbering. His stealth was so good, it's crazy. I figured he would be the one to ruin it for the goblins. But he just rises up and just knocks a tree over. And you notice he's got this little fort thing on his back, and there are 4 goblins riding in this fort on his back.
Oh.
They are all brandishing arrows. So these 4 goblins that are surrounding this guy, I'm going to be leaving them where they are. They are technically on that ogre. So you can still ping one of those goblins and tell me which one you want to attack, but they will be on the ogre. Okay. So this goblin here, he's riding on in this ogre fort. He seems happy as shit, and he is going to shoot an arrow at Rasham.
Alrighty.
That is if his sheet opens. Oh, it'd help if I was on the right page. Okay.
Nah, your page is fine.
I was on the observer page. So he shoots an arrow at Rasham. He gets an 11 because he surprised you and he's got advantage. That will still not do it, so he's no good. The one behind him is going to take a shot at Nanok. With a 12, he is close, but not close enough. Roldar, this hobgoblin, steps out from behind a tree. He has got a longbow, and he is going to take a shot at you. And his rolls are hidden, but he still missed with a 12. Let me unhide his rolls.
Okay.
Whisper toggle, which means I'm going to have to do the ogre like that too. Make sure I do that before I roll his thing. This goblin here is going to take a shot at... he's going to take a shot at Roldar as well. That will hit for 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
This goblin's going to come out here into the road. He is also going to shoot at Roldar. Your armor class is 14?
Yes, 14.
Oh my god, that's terrible, dude. We gotta fix that. You take another 7 points of piercing damage. Now I'm worried again that this is too hard. I did not expect them to make their stealth rolls. Rasham is surprised. Dewarren is surprised.
Alright.
Come on, Goblin. There we go. I hope I didn't click too many. Alright. This Goblin is going to come running out and attack Drozda with his scimitar. That will hit for 5 slashing. Yeah, now I'm scared.
Oh god.
This Goblin's going to run up on Dewarren and slash at him with the scimitar. Maybe.
Well, it makes you feel better. If things go completely bad,
There
they
we
can
go.
always capture us.
Yes.
It's
Yep, for 7 slashing. I think things will go better. Things will go better once you guys are able to do things. I think things will turn. The tide will turn swiftly. I hope.
We all get nat ones.
Don't even say it. No. This Goblin is also going to attack with a scimitar. He misses Drozda completely. Nanok is surprised.
Oh,
What?
Just my turn?
You're surprised.
No, you're surprised.
Yeah.
Do I get? Does that mean I get a turn or
No.
No,
No.
he just
No.
skipped 3 of this
Yep.
set.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So this ogre has just knocked over that tree, and you guys have seen the fort on his back, and he just kind of wades out out to here. He's just like ah, and he is going to stand there. He's got this huge mace in his hands. He looks like he's ready to use it whenever he wants. Roldar, you are surprised by everybody but this goblin here. You can absolutely shoot him if you'd like.
I can only shoot at him.
Yeah, he's the only one who has not surprised you.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, I will then shoot him.
Yeah.
Actually, yes. No, winds and the pain from the arrows first. Shoot him.
Yeah, that hits him.
For 4, okay.
He takes 4 points of piercing damage and he cries out. And he's just like... he was freaked out, so he's just like, ah, retreat! Retreat! I mean, I don't think anyone's going to listen to him, but, like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move. Have I seen these ones down here?
No, there's been movement around you, but, like, but...
I would say after the fact of shooting this goblin. Or no? Because that would make me know how to move. I've seen these guys on the bottom.
Yeah, there's definitely movement around you. Like, you wouldn't be able to, like, since you're still surprised by all the rest of them, I mean, you can still take movement because you weren't surprised. You weren't caught totally flat-footed. Not that that's a thing in 5e, but the term is universal. You weren't caught flat-footed, so you can still take your movement. But yeah, you're just unable to act against any of these other goblins.
That's fine. I think I'm gonna move back. Then if I can't see the rest, I'm gonna move back there.
Okay.
And then my turn right there.
All right. One of the goblins on the back of the ogre is he's going to take a shot at Drozda. That will hit for another 8. Oh, this better turn around. That's the last of the goblins. Okay, good. All right, Alabaxis, all of this chaos and craziness has happened. Things are happening and it's crazy. But you're like, holy shit, goblins and such. But go ahead. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm just surprised, taken aback by it, but as soon as I kind of like stabilize, like I see what's going on, all the shots that have been exchanging, I just have a really large smile. I'm like, goblins, my favorite toys. All right, I'm gonna go help Dewarren with this guy right here. I'll reposition there, and I'll try to. Where is my character sheet? I'll double click. I'll try to swipe with a two-arm strike.
Yeah, you definitely hit that guy. He takes 6
And-
points of piercing damage.
And let's do an unarmed strike.
Sure.
Oh.
Dude!
Oh,
What is this?
Yeah, go ahead and... Okay, so that's another 7. Alright, so these guys have, like, swarmed out of everywhere, and they're just, like, shooting arrows and stabbing people. And Alabaxis just runs up on this guy, stabs him, and then punches him to death. What does it look like?
Oh, he died. Okay.
You didn't go for the ogre.
Right? Alright, so I basically just jumped off the wagon, and with the momentum that I have from falling down to the ground, I swipe, and like the blade gets stuck with the side of the torso, like where the rib cage is, and all I can do is just do a spinning kick and break its neck, and that's enough to get him off my weapon.
Okay. You still got movement left if you wanted to take it.
Oh crap!
Yeah, you've only used like what, like 10 feet of movement.
Yeah. Do the trees provide any cover, or is that just ornamental? Like,
They're kind of just ornamental, but like if you tell me that you're hiding behind a tree, you know, I'd say that you would have some cover from arrows.
okay, so yeah, I'd like to go into some area like around here,
Sure.
maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't actually draw like dynamic lighting lines for the trees. All right, so you're gonna try and hide behind a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're good.
Yeah, I'll say like you can get 3/4 cover hiding behind a tree.
Perfect.
So, I like the visual is like Alabaxis like leaps off of the wagon, totally kills this goblin, and then runs into the woods and like hides behind a tree. Drozda.
Remember that you get.
He's like, bye,
temporary
bitches.
Remember that you get temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, I did kill him.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So don't forget your temper hit points. All right, Drozda, what would you like to do?
I have a couple options. I'm just trying to figure out which one would be better.
Sure.
So all 4 of these goblins are on top of Big Boy, right?
Yeah, they're on this like little fort on his back.
If I was to do Moonbeam, can I put it in the dead center of this dude, or does it have to be on one of the quarters?
It would have to be on one of the corners. I mean, so he would be in it. And, I mean, not for nothing, so would one of the goblins, whatever goblin was in that quarter.
Alright. So, both these goblins actually beat the hell out of me. So, Drozda first peeks over to the big guy and he's like, "You're not any better than the goblins if you're siding with them, so you're vermin as well." Takes off his jacket, drops it to the floor, and he's going to go giant lizard time.
Oh, shit. Let's get a giant lizard on here. Let's give him let's give the giant lizard a turn. 18.14. And let's move him up the turn order right behind Drozda. So that's an action to turn into the giant lizard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me so I'm gonna move your turn to that, and I'm gonna hide your token. And I'm gonna put you here. Unless you want to be a little further south, you can move down here if you prefer there.
That works.
Okay. Alright, so you are now a giant lizard. The goblins are like, wow!
And I move, I take damage, I can't attack, so it's end of turn.
Okay. Okay, this goblin on the back of the ogre is going to take a shot at Derwarren. It is not. They don't have advantage anymore, but he still hits you for 5 points of damage.
You bastards.
The goblin in the back corner of the fort is going to take a shot at Rasham. That will miss. Thank God, I feel so much
Yeah,
better.
that's right. It's 15, ain't it?
Yeah. This hobgoblin is going to come out towards Roldar. As he is walking towards you, he is going to shoot an arrow at you. He completely misses. He probably should have stayed still.
Yeah.
Andy,
Hide, Andy! Hide!
Do you guys want Andy to hide?
Hide, Andy!
Okay.
Yeah, this is
All right.
the only time for hide.
well,
All right.
doesn't
Whatever
Robert
Sam was going to do on his turn if he had to.
You yell for Andy to hide. Oh, damn. Andy, like... Andy is so good at hiding.
Honestly, he's so good at hiding, I think you remove his token. We don't even know where he is.
Andy runs into the woods. And, like, is, like, peeking out from behind a tree. Andy's awesome, but he's not necessarily the bravest dog. He was going to attack that goblin if that goblin was still alive. I was going to have him jump down and bite it, but... Okay, so that's Andy's turn. Alright. Goblin on...
Bye.
That goblin right here is going to take a shot at Alabaxis. Alabaxis, you will have a bonus of 5 to your armor class, so he is going to need a 19 or higher to hit you because you are... what do you call it?
And you get the 23.
Okay.
You're in cover, so... Oh, dude, what are you clicking on? Mondo, stop it. Clicking on everything but what I want to click on. Yeah, he completely misses. Like, the arrow, like, sinks into a tree, like, 10 feet away from you.
Alright.
This goblin is going to take a shot at Roldar. Jesus Christ. This is not how I want things to go. 6 points of piercing damage, Roldar.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I knew it was a hard encounter, but I don't like it. I'm very nervous.
Roldar.
I mean, why do you hate me, Wanda?
Oh, no.
What did I do to you?
You're not the only one getting hit, man.
No. Oh, don't make me cry. Rashem.
Okay, I see what's going on with Roldar. My guy has like that whole Sherlock Holmes slow down moment
Right.
where he's trying to assess what he can in his orc brain, which is a much simpler process.
Sure.
Instead of it being like a complicated list of things, it's like, okay, who do I hit to make this better?
Right.
So I'm gonna rage.
Mhm.
I'll lower that one. And I think my movement plan is I can't get all the way up to him, and I'm really worried about the big ogre like destroying our ride.
Right.
So I think I am going to go around this way. This right here is 25, and I'm going to get. Well, if my passive, well, I guess I can get like what, right about there?
Yeah.
30.
Mhm.
I'm gonna swing at the big guy.
Okay. He is also swinging at you. He had readied an action, so he's going to take a swing at you as well. Does that hit? Yes.
Yep.
For 9 bludgeoning, but you are raging, so it will be 4 bludgeoning.
Alrighty.
But yeah, go ahead and hit him. Go ahead. Yeah, he was just like, ha ha ha
And I'll do mine.
Let's
and
make him
honestly,
sorry.
just to secure the fact I hit him for Ancestral Guardian to go into effect, I think I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
Okay.
Because I want to try to keep him on me.
Sure. Dude.
Ooh.
Okay, so you hit him hard.
Oh god, let's see.
Nice.
So 13 slashing plus the 2 rage, so that's 15
Damn.
right there. And so now you've done your Ancestral Guardian, so if he attacks anybody but you, he has disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. So he cries out in pain, like he hit you with the mace and he was just like, ah ha 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 ha, oh, ooh. He's like, oh.
I like to say as he swings by me and hits me, I actually come by and like when I swing at him, I clip off like an ear or something.
Sure, yeah. One of his ears, like, I mean, he's like really tall too. So it's like, but you managed to like, yeah, his ear like goes like fall to the ground.
Well, I imagine like he swings with that thing, I kind of sort of jump. He hits my legs, but like while I'm in the process of falling from that, I hit his ear.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
Okay, DeWarren.
So I'm pissed,
Mm-hmm.
and I see the nice big target as
Mm-hmm.
safer kill him to get to the little guys versus. So I'm going to have my longsword ready, and I am going to run up and attack the ogre.
Yeah. That will miss.
Fail.
He he reaches to
Hold
pick
on.
up his ear, which
Hold on,
like
card.
uh-oh. Oh man, reroll your last roll.
damn.
How do I do that? Oh,
Just attack again, yeah.
Somebody drop a great advantage card.
I know, does someone have advantage? Does someone have an advantage card?
I haven't had 1d6.
Oh, no, that's an advantage, yep, okay. That is a critical hit.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
That
Dude,
sword got pissed.
21 points of damage. And you feel, as soon as like your sword bites into the ogre, yeah, you feel the you feel like your arms tighten up and stuff, and you're just like, you know, oh, it's you and I, ogre, or however Dwarren would phrase it.
To the death.
Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yes, that is.
Okay. Okay. This goblin here is like, oh no, it's like a different kind of lizard. Ah! And he's gonna slash at the lizard with his scimitar.
It
will,
misses.
He will miss.
Fuck you.
The other goblin's like, yo, you're right, it is the wrong kind. And he slashes. He does 5 points of damage. Nanok.
Oh, I did not like being surprised.
Being surprised sucks.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna run for. No, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna run forward to the. I'm gonna stay on the wagon. I'm gonna run to the front of it, and I'm gonna pull out a peanut out of my pouch, and I'm furious. I'm shaking and I'm angry. I'm looking a little nervous, and my shaking hands come out, and I express some magic words and just shout. It's like, don't fuck with my friends, and totally go all Super Saiyan and shoot a wall of wind at the wind. I'm not even saying the gust of wind. Yes, gust of wind. And I am sculpting a lot. Sculpting the horse, the Waren, and I am sculpting Drazda. And I think a line straight up. Let's see, it's 10 feet wide, so that would be
2 blocks.
Yeah, do you get... How about, like, the row where Doran is, and then the row that goes through the horse and
You can show it
Drazda?
if you want. If you
How
check
do
out
I
the
do that?
top left, look, yeah, you can do this. So top left, there's like a little tool thing, right? That's vertical. You have an arrow, a paintbrush, a little magnifying glass. The other one has a circle with like what looks like a comb, but it's a ruler. You click on
yeah.
that, and
Just click on that and click snap to center.
Oh, nice. Alright.
All right, so you're doing it. So 60 feet.
Damn it, my screen just... Okay.
60 feet, so it'll be right there.
wow.
That's good. And 10 wide, so those 2 rows?
Yep.
So I'll hold this.
10, 20, 30. Hang on. 10, 20, 35, 40. Yes, that should do it.
Oh, yeah!
Nice.
That's it.
All right, so
You get the hobgoblin. Oh god, that's the guy I'm worried about. The hobgoblin.
And, yeah, the horse, Drazda and Doran, they don't... They're hit by the wind, so basically their movement's halved if they move towards me. I don't know if they're going to do that, but other than that, they automatically save their strength saving throw.
Okay. All right, so you guys like feel the rush of wind, like your hair is blowing around and stuff, but yeah, I mean you're good. Like you don't need to even make the strength saving throw. Because you just, you would automatically make it. So, okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, saving throw time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna roll for the ogre, who is what's the DC of your spell save?
Oh, good question there, Billy.
He called me Billy.
Sorry, I say that to everybody. 13 spell save DC, and spell attack bonus is 5.
Okay. All right, so the ogre is going to get he is going to get pushed. I'm kind of sorry he's getting pushed, but that's okay. So he's getting pushed how many feet? 15 feet? 5, 10, 15. Okay.
Oh god, I hope the other ones fail because I have to run after it.
5, 10.
Does he get an attack of opportunity? If
No.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you don't get attack of opportunity if something causes something to move past you. 5.
It would be one more
10.
spot, Mondo. One
Yeah,
more spot.
15. Okay. All right, so he gets pushed that way. This goblin here. Let's do the goblin's strength saves. Probably not gonna do well. Oh no, he's fine.
That's awkward.
Yeah, he's going to be.
What save does he have to make that?
13.
A strength. Yeah, he's got to make a 13. Yeah. So this goblin is able to like keep his footing. I'm gonna push him here into the wind, just so he's not in that ogre space anymore. No, I'll put him here. This way, like he's still in the range of the giant lizard and Rasham. So even though technically he couldn't walk 5 feet forward in this wind, at the moment, like he is. Okay. This goblin here is getting pushed back 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. Okay. The hobgoblin is pushed 15 feet. 5, 10, 15.
That's the guy I'm most worried about.
All right.
He turns into a bat because it's Stinky's husband.
It's Mr. Sinky.
But I like calling him Stinky. Mr. Stinky.
All right, Nanok,
Mr.
is there anything else you're going to do, or is it the end of your turn?
No, I'm just howling menacingly. And my turn is. Oh, I should maybe hit the button.
Okay.
Hit the button, Frank.
Titan versus Titan.
Okay, so the ogre is like... Oh, wait, and this is... Okay, yeah. Oh, no, that goblin is safe. I got 2 more goblin rolls to make. Okay.
The goblin's on top.
Yes. This goblin went flying off the ogre. He's going to land there, and he is going to take 1d6 points of damage as he falls onto the ground. Did I not type that right? There we go. So, he only takes 2 points of damage, but he is going to be prone at the moment. The other goblin that was on top. Also failed, and we'll go. We'll drop him. We'll drop him there, right next to the ogre. He was getting pushed as the ogre was getting pushed as well. The other two guys who are in the back of the fort, they're cool. They're fine. This guy will take 1d6 points of damage as well.
Oh.
He's like, my ankle! But he is currently prone. Okay. Oh, and then the ogre gets to attack. I'm sorry. I was so excited about the ogre being like pushed around and shit that I forgot to let him attack. Okay, so he is going to as he is like blowing past Rasham, he is going to he's like swinging at you like wildly with his mace. It seems like maybe he's hoping that if he catches like you well enough with the mace, like maybe he'll stop blowing away. He misses.
Alrighty.
Okay, Roldar.
Actually, no, I reckless attacked.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So that hits.
Yeah, he
Oh,
got that
shit.
crit.
Okay. Thank God you're raging. 13 bludgeoning, so that'll be 6 bludgeoning.
Alrighty, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh my God. I forgot about that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. Roldar, go ahead.
No worries. No worries. Okay. The question:
Yeah.
does the gust of wind affect the arrow?
Oh, damn. What a good question.
Well, it doesn't say so in the rules, but
But still, I want to shoot at that goblin specific. At this one specific.
All right, you know, this is the way I'm going to call it. It doesn't say that like it doesn't say that it does. It mentions things about gas and vapor and candles and torches and other things like that. It doesn't say anything about arrows. So I would say that like you would probably be able to see what was happening with the wind, and like you would shoot like here, and let the wind. You know, you could adjust for wind. So go ahead and shoot him. Yeah, it's not going to affect your shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll shoot him. Okay. I'll shoot him. Then.
Yeah, that'll hit him. So like you shoot at this goblin here, and he's like, no! But the arrow curves and like hits that other one for 10 points of piercing damage. What's it look like when that goblin due to die?
I'm actually not looking because as soon as I left the arrow, I'm casting Sapphire Strike and running away, running backward.
Okay. All right, so that happens.
I don't know where it is or anything. Because I'm getting really hurt. I'm actually going into a forest one.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right, and that goblin is dead. Alabaxis, you're behind that tree. Someone shot a tree 10 feet away from you. There's wind pushing shit around. What would you like to do?
The goblins that are in this area. How do I pick them? Oh, let's do this. These 3 right here.
Yeah.
Do they? What's their movement mechanic now that they're in the wind?
If
Is there
they,
any change?
Yes. They're starting their turn in that line. So they're going to, before they do anything, they need to make a strength saving throw again or get pushed back 15 feet. At that point, if they decide to stay in the wind and walk forward, their movement will be halved.
Forward being...
Forward, like into the wind.
Anyway.
Into the wind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
South.
If they're walking into the wind, moving closer to Nanok, they have to, you know, their movement's halved.
Okay.
Their movement would be normal walking away from the wind or walking out of the wind. But, yeah.
Gotcha.
But like I said, on the start of their turn, they've got to make that strength save or get pushed 15 feet back.
I see. Okay.
So Gust of Wind, once again, I want to say, especially to people who may be watching now or in the future, Gust of Wind is a dope-ass spell, people. Don't be like, what's Ghost of Wind gonna do for me? Zephyr Strike and Gust of Wind. Okay. Go ahead, Alabaxis.
Yikes. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. The spear has a range of 20 feet if I throw it? Or no?
No, the range. I believe that's just the normal range for the spear. So beyond 20 feet, let me pull up spear. It's probably what, 20-60? Yeah. So if you throw it up to 20 feet, that's just a normal attack roll. Beyond 20 feet, it's going to have disadvantage because that's long range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'm gonna move up through the woods. Over here, which should be 40 feet.
Sure.
And then from... Oh, actually here. And then from here, I'll try to throw my spear at this guy.
Sure.
Okay. So I'll move here.
Okay.
And then it's a one-handed attack? Or what does it look like?
It would be... if you have thrown on your sheet, it would be thrown. If not, just use your one-handed attack, because the thrown would be like one-handed, yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
That will miss.
Damn. Okay.
Your spear goes like flying right past him.
Alright. That'll end my turn then.
Okay. Giant lizard. There's wind like blowing all around you, but it's not pushing you like it's pushing everything else.
So we're gonna look to this guy because he's prone,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take a big bite out of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a crit.
And
He takes 6 points of piercing damage. He cries out in pain as you like sink your teeth into him viciously.
that's end of turn.
Okay. Alright, this goblin is just like, oh, he bit me! I need to get away from him! Oh! 5, 10, 15. We'll push him like 5 feet past this other guy. He is still prone. So he's gonna get up, and his like cheeks are like flapping and stuff. And he is going to run out of the wind. He's like, boss! And he's gonna try and shoot at the giant lizard Drozda. Oh Jesus Christ, he crits. 10 points on giant lizard Drozda.
Cool, I'm at 4.
Alright, the other goblin, like on the back of the ogre, he is going to take a shot down at Rasham.
Alrighty.
He misses. Oh, the hobgoblin was prone from... Well, do they automatically go prone? I make those guys... No, I don't think so, right? I made those guys go prone because they fell off the ogre.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not prone. Okay, so he gets blown back by the wind, and he's just like, ah! And he's really mad. He's going to run into the... He's going to run into the woods at Alabaxis, because he saw Alabaxis chuck a spear at one of his boys. He's really coming after Roldar, but Alabaxis is on the way.
Oh.
And he's going to take a swing at you with his longsword. He's like, get out of my way! And he hits for 8 points of slashing damage. And that will end his turn. Andy continues to hide. Good boy. He rolls over. Alright, this goblin is struggling to try to get back to his feet, and he's going to try and make a strength saving throw so not to get blown further back. Yeah, that doesn't happen. He gets blown further back. He remains prone. He's going to stand up. with the wind like blowing his cheeks around and stuff, and he's gonna try and get out of this this gust of wind, and yeah, he's also gonna shoot an arrow at the giant lizard. That will hit for another 4 piercing.
And he dead.
So that just makes you back to you. Okay. That will end that goblin's turn.
Now giant lizard again.
This goblin here is going to shoot back at Alabaxis. You are still like you've got some cover there in the trees, so yeah, he's going to miss. Rasham.
Yep. Where I am, I'm gonna keep swinging at the big guy. I'll
Yeah.
just do a normal one this turn.
Mm-hmm. That will hit him.
Alrighty. 7.
He takes another 7 points of damage. He's like, ow!
Yeah.
You forgot their favorite words. Fuck shit.
Then I will end my turn. It's been a while
Okay.
since I got that.
No worries. DeWarren.
So, I am very furious and angry because me, it looks away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run after it.
Sure.
5.
If he's running away from the gust of wind, does he get a speed boost?
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Not anymore. No. Okay, so you're up behind the goblin there. The ogre.
Yeah, I was trying not to get like where the other dude could attack me.
Right.
And I am going to furiously swing my long sword at him again.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
This sword really is cursed, isn't it?
Wait,
Well, it either works for me or it's gonna cripple me.
wait.
I wish I could use inspiration.
If I were to give advantage, how does it work again?
Yeah.
No.
It would just give him a
It has to be
6.
The right side, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just give him
Right
a
number?
6,
Okay.
bro.
Well, can I use this just to not make it a critical?
No, it would still remain a critical. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, don't waste it.
Yeah. Take your card back. Yeah.
Okay, card.
Oh yeah, I end my turn as I just look angrily at
Okay.
myself.
All right. This
Just
goblin.
face pounded yourself with the hilt.
Right?
This goblin goes flying away between the ogre's legs, 15 feet to the other side there. His cheeks flapping in the wind. He's going to try and take a swipe at Drozda with the scimitar. That will miss, yes?
And he misses.
Yes, good. This goblin here tries to make a strength saving throw. He's in the wind. He goes flying back 15 feet.
15 feet.
And then, and then he is going to try and take a shot at Drozda as well.
I gotta take 3.
For 3 points of damage. Alright, Nanok.
So are there goblins in the trees to the left over there?
No,
No,
those
they're on
two
the big
goblins.
boy.
Yeah, they're on this guy's back.
Okay.
That's just
I
where I'm
thought they
keeping
fell off.
them.
Oh,
No, the oth-
yeah, that's right.
the other
You had
two,
four total.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Well, hell. I could change direction and point it towards the hobgoblin. I could.
You could?
Let's see. Is it going to reach him? Probably not.
Hang on.
It would reach him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Oh. Yeah, just not enveloping Alabaxis, but just like
Option.
yeah.
Oh, I don't want to move the map.
No. Whoops.
I want to move this. Okay. If you move like up 5 feet over there,
Yeah.
like right, to this spot here, you could do it without getting Alabaxin if you move like right there. Like if you climb down and like turn that thing.
That doesn't cancel the spell.
No, you can still move.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm not moving.
You can select the mouse on toolbar.
Yeah, you gotta click the arrow.
Huh.
Top left. You're right now
Oh.
on snap to center. You gotta go back.
Oh! Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you turn the gust of wind towards the hobgoblin. Let me look at this again. I think it still doesn't happen till the beginning of his turn, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So you step there, and now that's just a bonus action to turn that. You could still take an action if you wanted to cast a spell that doesn't require concentration or something.
Oh.
Yeah, as
Good.
long as it's something that doesn't require concentration, you're just moving this as a bonus action. You can still do something if
All
you'd
right.
like.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand then.
Okay.
Or I should maybe do that because do I even have to tell you? Oh, yeah, I'll tell you. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think you do.
Is
I don't
it
know what you're
possible
casting
if I?
Mage Hand for.
Oh yeah. I want to find out if this is even possible actually, but let's just say for game's sake, I probably wouldn't even know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Why can't I find my spells? Oh, there.
Well, I mean, tell me what you want to do before you. Well, okay, yeah, but tell me what you want to do.
Yeah. I wanna cast. I could use Mage Hand to cast spells. Touch, right? So Mage Armor on someone using the Mage Hand once it moves. Is that possible?
Is that like an evocation thing? Because that's not a normal Mage Hand thing. But I mean, if you have a feature that allows you to do that, that's fine.
I don't. I can't cast with the Mage Hand, can I? I thought I could.
No. Yeah, there might be a feature, like a different type of like a different type of wizard might be able to, or some other feature. But yeah, normally, no.
God damn it! You know what? I think I'm confusing this with another spell.
I think you're thinking of Find Familiar, maybe.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, because familiars can do touch spells. Yep. Okay, so what would you like to do though? So the Mage Hand won't do it.
Yeah, then I'll just. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'll just magic missile the guy.
Which guy?
Oh, let's say the
Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's say the ogre.
Okay. All right, I've got something for this.
Oh, I didn't even. I'll keep it at first level. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep that.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d4 plus 1. Nice. So all 3 missiles come flying out, striking the ogre for 15 points of force damage. The ogre is reeling. He rocks back on his feet. He's like, not a good day to be an ogre. Oh, man. All right. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Go ahead and click the button.
Oh yeah, huh? Sorry.
That's all right.
Every time you ask me that, and I'm like, of course I'm done.
All right, the ogre is like I said, he is hurting. He's definitely hurting. He's got like people all around him who are like really pissing him off. So it's yeah, Rasham is the one who's been like doing the most damage to him at the moment until he got hit with those magic missiles anyway. So he is going to attack Rasham with that mace. He will miss. Yep. Roldar!
Oh, okay. Let me see. Does the Hobgoblin been damaged? No, right?
No, the Hobgoblin is like he's perfectly okie dokie. And
Okay,
you would have. Go ahead.
I'm sorry?
I was gonna say he's got some cover, so you're gonna have a penalty to attack him as well from where you are. However, you do have advantage with that Zephyr Strike.
Yeah. So, what I'm gonna do, because have I noticed that actually he's been trying to come for me?
Yeah, I would say that like if you were keeping an eye on him, which it seems like you probably would have been, since like he was coming after you to begin with. I mean, like he was like coming into the woods after you, and he noticed Alabaxis there and just swiped at him. But like he's still coming for you. He's mad that you got away. I mean, it wasn't your fault. He got blown away, but he mad.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so I'll move. Then let me see how much I want to say. I think over there.
Okay.
I still have First Strike, right? That should work. And I'll attack the Hobgoblin.
Okay.
I'll go.
Dude, that'll hit him.
Damn!
Woo!
And you'll roll an extra. So that's you got the 1d8 force damage too. That's going to be another 2d8.
Wow.
No, wait, does it say?
All the dice
If
damage
I
on a
hit,
crit.
it attack doesn't. On a hit, yeah. 1d8. Okay, and
So that'll be 2d8
So,
because. Yeah. All right, so that's 23 points of damage. All right, so yeah, so this Hobgoblin was just like, oh, I'm gonna kill that guy, ma, I'm gonna hit Alabaxis, ma, and you run over there and tell me what it looks like when that guy goes from full hit points to dead like instantly.
so
Especially since he had some cover too. It's like you could barely see him.
yeah, I think he was. He's kind of not hearing well through gust of wind going out in front of him, trying to get cover. But I think he hears that from the arrow, and he looks away, and the arrow goes in between his eyes. He just goes down.
Okay, and then he also gets blown back 15 feet to add insult to injury.
As his body falls down by the momentum of the arrow, his body's just loose and just gravity and the gust just push him forward.
Yeah, he looks like a tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Like a dead Hobgoblin tumbleweed. Okay. This goblin on the back of the ogre is going to he's going to take his arrow, his bow, and he's going to point downwards at Dwarren and try to shoot Dwarren. That will hit for 7 points of piercing damage. Even though you guys are getting hurt, I'm no longer scared. I was scared at the start here. I was like, oh my god, this is too much. That will be the end of his turn. Alabaxis.
So I just saw the body of the Hobgoblin fly by.
Yeah, with an arrow between his eyes.
Yeah, I just turned around, raised my hand, I'm like, that was a great shot! So I'm just gonna run to the goblin that I tried attacking, which would be this guy.
Uh-huh.
And what happened to my character sheet? I am going to
Wait, where are you going?
I'm trying to figure that out. Well, I'm gonna run up to him.
To which one?
To this one.
Okay.
The one I tried throwing the spear at. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna run. Would I be affected by the gust of wind?
If you run through it, yes.
Ah.
Now you can run around it. It seems to be stopping right. Yeah, it's stopping right there. You can run around it. You got enough movement.
Yeah. Okay. So I will. 10. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
So I'll do
Yep.
that, and I will. Does it take an action to pick up my spear?
I'm gonna say your spear is probably back here. Like you threw it past him
Back where?
because you missed. It's like back over here somewhere.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick it up later.
All right. I will. I'll throw the silver dagger. Well, when I was running, I threw the silver dagger at him.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. I didn't throw that. I just ran up and tried to stab him.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that hits. For 4 piercing.
And I will attempt an unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm. That will
And
miss.
that'll miss.
Yeah.
That'll end my turn.
Okay, Drozda.
Alright.
This ogre does seem very badly hurt. He is like, like I said, he is rocking back and forth on his feet.
You know, I normally do bad at these, but let's hope it does well, because I'm going to swing at him with the quarterstaff two-handed.
Okay.
Damn it!
Alright, yeah, that'll...
Every fucking time!
You're-
Advantage help?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
yeah!
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, that hits.
All right.
Oh, shit, I need to roll damage. Yeah!
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
No,
He has a negative -1 on strength.
technically... well, what's the,
I'd like to think you could possibly make him fall over, and that would be enough.
let me,
A strengthless strike. Interesting.
And this is what kills him. You hit him like a full Q.
He tripped over and fell on a rock and his neck.
Okay.
He landed on your staff.
Um,
Oh no. Sorry. Yeah.
Shit. Anybody have one where they can add a D dice roll to it?
No.
I'm on hit for one!
Can I...
I can give people back a spell slot that's both of mine.
Wait, do these bonuses work on damage too?
which
No,
bonuses?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so... Alright. I just looked it up to make sure, because I don't think I've had this happen. But yeah, you can absolutely deal 0 damage. I wanted to make sure there wasn't like a minimum. So you can deal 0 damage. You can't deal negative damage, so if you had a -2, like he wouldn't have gotten a hit point back or anything. But you could definitely deal 0 damage. So he is like...
Sham sees the hit, and he tries to like blow him over. Like just tries to breathe on him.
So I'm gonna throw it out there. It still puts him in a little bit of pain, even though it's a 0. Because Drozda's just kind of bitter by this point for how many times his corner stuff hasn't fucking hit something. So he fucking hits him in the nuts with it.
Okay. So...
I think that makes that a crit 0.
Oh, actually, no. So this is how we'll play that. Okay, so yeah, so you hit him in the nuts, right? But unknowns to you, like this ogre is a eunuch, so you hit him in the nuts and you look up at him like expectantly, and he just kind of like looks down at like where you hit him, and then he looks at you just like, huh. But he's still rocking back and forth on his feet.
And after that, as a bonus action, so I actually can do something with my fucking turn,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Doran.
Okay.
Nice.
I think I only have it at level 1, so. There you go, buddy. Get 7 health back.
Nice.
Oh, that feels so much better.
How the fuck am I supposed to know it's a eunuch?
Quick, he's a Baltinian. Men in Black reference, right?
Alright, this goblin stands up. And, he is going to definitely take a shot at Alabaxis with his short bow. He misses. And then he is going to start hightailing it this way. This goblin on the back of the ogre is going to point down at Risham and take a shot, hitting you for 3 points of piercing damage.
Shot.
Okay, so what would that be rounded down? 1?
Oh, no, I rounded it down. It was 6,
okay.
yeah, but I rounded it down to 3. Yep.
Didn't even look at the.
Andy, he's hiding, so he's probably not going to barge. Andy sees a cool stick,
Yeah.
and he goes and he gets it. This goblin here is going to, he is also going to take a shot at, yeah, he's going to take a shot at Alabaxis.
Mondo, off topic, is there a chance that I could fucking increase my strength to a 0 at any time on level?
Yeah, at 4th level, like, you can either pick a feat that would bump your strength up by 1, or you can, what's your strength currently?
-1, it's 8.
It's 8? Alright, so you could either pump 2 points into strength, or you can take a feat that would give you, like, at least 1 point towards your strength. It would still be -1 at the moment, but it might let you do something else that was cool. So when you guys hit 4th level, you can take a look at some options. But like I said, yeah, you could absolutely pump both points. You could do 2 points to strength and bring it up to a 10, which would be a 0.
Oh, okay. Just so this quarter stuff fucking does something.
Okay, so that goblin took a shot at Alabaxis. Not liking the result. He is also, he seems to be booking away. This goblin here is like, you threw your spear at me and then you punched me! Or stabbed me with a dagger! I'm gonna attack you with my scimitar for 6 points of slashing damage!
I like how the goblin knows how hard he's hitting.
Yes!
I want that scimitar. It's magic.
Oh wait. For 6 points, right?
Yes.
2. 6 points. Okay.
Brasham.
Alrighty. I don't. So bad he's so low that I don't know if I want to use my attack on the ogre. Okay.
If you don't want to, it's fine because I have to attack him.
Yeah. I mean, I can't escape him, so either I take care of the ogre or I take care of the goblin. I think I'll just go around this way and attack the goblin.
Sure.
Opening carry.
Yeah, that hits.
8.
The goblin cries out in pain. He's like, "Ow, my life!" He's still alive, though, but...
Yeah. Alrighty, that'll be my turn.
Okay, DeWarren.
So I sit here and I'm hoping to God I kill him.
Don't hit a 0.
Can I throw a card at him to help?
Yeah, because that will miss, so if you want to throw a card, that might not be a bad idea.
How do I actually use it?
Just drag it onto the tabletop.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Boom.
There you go. Oh, well, he's already got advantage. So right-click on that card and take it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he doesn't have advantage, but I mean, it's not going to...
Yeah, no,
It's not going to improve his roll, yeah. Just right-click on it and then just click hit take card. And that'll put it back in your hand.
I can add like 1d6.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to throw a 1d6 at him, you could do that.
Is that I think I have 2 of the same cards.
Oh no, he's Diego was doing it. Will you stop moving it around? Okay. All right, go ahead and add a 1d6 to that card, to that die roll.
So roll one.
Toll's dice back. D6.
But
Oh wow.
that is enough. Yes, that is enough.
Oh!
Nice.
So that actually was enough to hit him.
Yes.
Yeah, click that damage.
Dude. All right, so tell me what that looks like.
So I go up to slash at him and I take off it. I slash through his legs and he just falls to the ground.
Okay.
By the way, as he falls to the ground, Drozda punches him in the face because he's still pissed.
Okay. Alright, so the ogre dies, he falls down. As he falls, these 2 goblins fall out of his, they fall out of his, the little fort. Well, it doesn't say they're prone. It just says they appear in unoccupied spaces within 5 feet. Okay, so these guys like jump out as he's like falling. And so they, yeah, it doesn't say they fall prone. But so they're now there. Okay, this ogre, I mean this goblin, he's just like, oh shit, like as he sees the ogre go down, and he's gonna take a swipe at Drozda, and then he's going to use his nimble escape to disengage and run away. But first, let's take that swipe. That misses, and then he disengages and he starts like running after these guys. He's like, "Wait for me!" This goblin here is going to take a shot at Alabaxis with his short bow, hitting for 5 points of damage.
Could I use my reaction to deflect it?
Yeah.
What do I do?
You just roll a d10. I think it is. What is it? It's yeah. So you roll a d10 plus your dex mod. So d10 plus 2 plus your monk level, which is 3. So you can just roll this to be awesome, but I mean, like, it's enough to deflect it.
So,
and you could also.
Do I need to roll it or not?
You can if you just want to see, if you want to seem cool, like see how much you could have, you know, how much you would have done.
Okay.
I mean, if you roll a 1, you won't grab it. But you'll only take 1 down.
Okay.
Yeah. So now again, you can either just deflect it, or you can spend a key point to throw it back at the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, let's spend the key point and throw it back.
Okay.
What do I roll now? Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, you would roll a ranged attack. So you could just use one of your own personal ranged weapons if you want. Because the die roll would be the same. Yeah, you could just roll a. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, so you throw that back at him, you hit him. So it's going to do. What's your unarmed monk damage right now? What's your monk damage? 1d6.
1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning.
Oh, it's still 1d4.
Uh huh.
When does that go up? Not important. Go ahead and roll the d4 plus your dex bonus.
6 plus the dex bonus is 2.
Okay. Oh no, it added it in there. Yeah. Okay. So 6. Okay. So he takes 6 points of damage. So he is completely like taken aback. He shot at you, and you caught this arrow and threw it back at him. It's like sticking out of his like side, and he just looks down at it and he just like screams like in surprised pain. And he is also going to He's gonna run after these guys.
Pussy.
Nanok.
Alright, oh boy. So I'm gonna drop the wind spell.
Sure.
So bye-bye. And I'm going to book... Oh, he's right here! There's a guy right here! Can I pop right there?
Yeah.
As I'm running by, I draw my sword and my dagger, and I hit him with an attack and a bonus attack. Can I do that?
What are you using?
I think I can use a dagger with a bonus attack if I'm dual wielding. Is that wrong, or?
Yes, you would need to be using a light weapon for your first attack. So, like, what are you? So,
long sword ain't a light
yeah,
weapon.
it's not a light weapon.
Well, I'll just use the longsword then.
Okay, yeah.
That would have worked with a short sword, huh?
Yes.
Ow. Curses. Okay. I'm looking for it. I know it's somewhere. Oh, I don't really have the stats for it yet, do I? But
Okay, so that will miss him.
ah, Fuddruckers. And I think that's my turn.
Okay. Roldar.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Not just sprint and not go yet. But I'm actually gonna run over here
Yep.
and see that they're all together.
Yep.
Give her a little smile. It's like we wanted to use the spell and cast Head of Thorns.
Okay.
On them.
Noise.
So one.
Okay, so
I mean, I still need to shoot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which one were you
I'm
actually
gonna-
shooting at?
At this first. It's right there.
That one there? Okay, so that's definitely going to hit him, so go ahead and roll the damage on him. For 9 points of piercing damage. And then, let me look up the spell really quick.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Damn, okay. So... Oh wait, no, I wasn't done looking at it. Damn it. Alright, so he doesn't need to make the save, the other three do.
It says the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet must make a save.
Oh, he does. Okay, thank you. I should have read it more carefully. Okay, so let's.
I mean, my save is not that high, but
What's the DC? 12.
12.
What do they take? Half.
If it's just
Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
half.
All right. So each one takes 2 points of damage, as like you strike that one in the back. So that one takes 2 points of damage. The one next to the one you struck takes 2 points of damage. The one in front of the one you struck takes 2 points of damage. The one that you actually hit with the arrow is completely filled up with thorns because he took the brunt of the blast, and that will kill him. What's that look like?
Nice.
So once the arrow hits, the arrow explodes into thorns,
Mm-hmm.
and he just filled with thorns all the way back. He just slowly falls down.
Okay.
Okay.
The other
I've been
goblins
wanting
cry
to
out
do
in
that
pain.
for so long.
Okay, this goblin is going to he's going to take a swipe at Rasham. He will miss. And then he is going to disengage, and he is going to he's going to run out in front of his friends. He's just like, "Why are you so slow?" Alabaxis.
Oh, I'm back.
Alright. I'm just gonna engage with the same dude that I was attacking earlier.
Sure.
Um,
He looks like he's now noticing that everybody else is running away.
oh, but you're not going anywhere. Where's my thing? I will attempt short sword strike. Swipe at him.
Sure. That hits. For 4 points of piercing damage.
And I will do an unarmed strike.
That also hits him. For another 4, what's that look like?
He did?
Yep.
Noise. So he turned around because he saw everybody just running away, and I took that opportunity to just unsheath the sword and swipe through at him as he was turning back to me, and I just kicked off the head.
Okay.
Sounds fucking
And that's turn.
Drozda.
True. I'm gonna move up here, and I know all these guys have damage on them. Which ones have been taking the brunt of the damage, though? I don't even remember.
The 3 that are closest to you are all pretty badly hurt. The one that ran out ahead of them all, I mean, he's fine. He's like just like, come on, slowpokes. He seems like he's relatively unhurt. But these other 3 are like all about equally hurt. They're all bloodied. They're all like crying out. They've got thorns sticking out of their back.
Because I'm gonna be a giant dickhead, and I'm gonna use Moonbeam at level 2.
Okay. Who are you dropping it on?
Let's drop it on this guy.
Okay. Let's drop a moon on him. You said this guy here?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right.
I
Okay.
want to
So,
see him explode as he runs.
yeah, it's probably gonna happen. So he's got to make a Constitution save.
13 or higher.
He does not make the Constitution save. So what is it like? So yeah, so he is just like hit with moonlight, and he just glows. And because you said explodes, we'll have him explode. What's it look like?
So, Dress is a little outside of himself. You just hear him laughing, you know? Sounds similar to, and then you just see this beam come out of the sky, hit this guy, turns him into a puddle of red mush, and blood's all over all of his friends.
Okay. They're like, oh shit! Okay, this goblin down here is going to try to stab Nanok with his scimitar. He hits for 7 points of slashing damage.
Shield. Where are you? Shield?
That will shield will not help you.
It won't help me.
No, he rolled a 21. The shield would bump your
okay.
armor class up to 18, so not quite enough.
And I can't throw a card down either.
Not to help you with. Well,
Nope.
if you got a card that would work on him.
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So he hits you for 7 points of slashing damage. He disengages from you guys and starts running after his fellows.
Okay. Actually, as he goes by me, don't I get a reaction?
He has disengaged.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's how that
I
works.
forgot.
Yeah, they've got that
My
nimble
bad.
escape.
Nimble.
Goblins
Sure to
being all
capture
slippery. That's my plan. I wanted to at least question him, see if there's any more ambush
Andy,
points.
fetch.
All right, Andy. Like I said, he has gotten that awesome stick. And he runs right over to Drozda and sets it down.
Dress the pet's a good boy.
Rashem.
Sam's gonna get right up in their business.
Mm-hmm.
The 25. I'll get right there. Which one of these two is lower? I'm gonna try to knock one unconscious to find out about ambush points.
This guy here looks like he's great. This guy here is very badly hurt, and he's
All right,
also
I'm
covered
gonna-
in like guts.
I'm gonna do the very badly hurt one that's traumatized by his friend turning him out.
Do it.
Nope.
That will miss.
Yep. And womp.
DeWarren.
Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I actually made it. I'm gonna try to do the same and.
Oh, don't hit him with the sword. You'll cause steal fire
I know,
until you kill him.
I know. And I want to try to knock him out with my great axe.
Okay. Yeah, that hits him.
Does that kill him?
He is unconscious.
Yay! And I end my turn.
Okay, he just whimpers
I like how I get a nat 20 when I'm not trying to kill someone.
He's laying on the ground like he's got like thorns sticking out of his back. He's all sorts of wounded. Now he's got this huge knot on his head, and he's just laying on the ground whimpering while he's unconscious. This other goblin is he is dashing, so he's going to get here plus another 30 feet. So another 6 squares. I mean, 6 squares. Nanok.
I'm casting. I'm gonna try to get him before he gets off the map with magic. Oh, great! My character sheet just disappeared. There it is. Right. Magic. Miss what? How do I do the level up with magic missile again?
Hang on a second. Let me look at your character sheet really quick. Don't do nothing. Don't touch nothing.
I ain't touching a damn thing. Right.
Move it all.
Okay, try casting it now, and then you might need to just move your sheet out of the way. Did it ask you if you wanted to,
Nope. I casted it from my spells. Here, let me move it back.
it should have still done it. But so, what level did you want to cast it at? Just
2. Yeah.
2. Okay, so roll a d4 plus 1, and it'll just be 4 missiles. So it's 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah, that's definitely going to take him out. What's that look like? He takes 12 points of force damage.
Like from what is that movie Dogma? I'm like all, you can't run away. You're all fakes. Come back. And can I follow up some movement and?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I don't know. These guys are all trying to run away. Is that the moon that Drazda casts? Is that gonna hurt me if I get close to it or no?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna stay back. Go back.
Well, as long as you're not in the same block as it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
End of turn.
Oh. This is going cool. Guess I'm gonna...
Damn. All right. I don't know. I'll figure out how that's. I mean, you probably just need to tell me like what. So just take away a second level. Like give yourself back. Well, now give yourself back 2 first level spell slots and take away 1 second level spell slot. I'll figure out a way to make that work right.
All right.
When you do the higher level cast. Okay, Roldar.
Okay, cool. I will get an arrow and careful not to shoot any of my friends and shoot at the goblin that's farther away. This guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll have a little bit of bonus on his armor class. It would have missed him anyway, unless somebody wants to give you a card.
No, I have one.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, you hit him.
Damn.
Dang.
Perfect. Perfect, and I got that for 10 points of damage.
Yeah, oh man, he takes 10 points of damage. Like, he staggers as he's running. He is still up.
Ah, dang it. He's not gonna my turn.
But he's
He hasn't
very
been
badly
hit
hurt.
before, right?
Hmm?
He hasn't been hit. No, he has been hit.
No, this one here? He hadn't been hit.
Yeah, you got hit by the shrapnel.
It was the one that was right here, right?
Yeah, the shrapnel ones were the ones there, and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He ran out ahead of those guys like after they got hit with the shrapnel.
that means that I can have the extra 1d8. Okay, cool.
Shit.
Okay.
He's off.
So, like, crying out in intense pain as your arrow almost takes his life. He is, he's running away. He's going to be 7 squares further.
Can't
He's
Nanook attack
dashing.
it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Swipe at it. Swipe at it. Swipe at it.
Swing your sword at it.
swing back, swing, bada, swing.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, he did.
Nice.
Oh,
And
he did.
that looked
Let's get
like
to 0.
No, click
Zero.
silver. Click silver longsword. You need the damage points.
Huh?
And the feed. Click silver longsword.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay, so he takes 1 point of damage, and he does continue to run. But he's just like, oh god! And he's now 35 feet further away from where you see him.
God damn it.
what the hell? Thing's broken.
Alvaxis.
I mean, in the spirit of not trying to keep them alive, I'll just take my dash action and I'll just try to engage. I don't think it'll do anything, but it's worth a try.
I think he's too far away, maybe?
If I dash, no, I have 40. Right, because if I dash, it's double my speed? Or no?
Alright,
With
so
80, you gotta throw 80.
yeah, so it's like you,
See that?
you can move 40, and then you can use your action to dash to do another 40. However, if you spend a key point, you can use your bonus action to dash and still have an action left.
Oh, seriously? Oh, I have
Yeah, it's a Step of the Wind, I think it's called.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
On the key point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll dash over here,
Uh-huh.
and I'll take a swipe with my short sword.
Okay.
Oh, that'll get him conscious.
critical.
Huh?
That'll get him conscious.
Oh yeah, that guy's unconscious. Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, he's unconscious?
Yeah.
He's our prisoner.
If you could
Oh.
get here, no, there's a moonbeam there. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get over there, which you should be able to, yeah, you could hit him from. You can come around from a tree and hit him. Well, except for the fact that you missed, but yeah, you can come over here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, what?
Don't do it. Moonbeam's gonna kill him next turn.
Him? Wait, who? Him?
No. The guy that isn't our hostage. Moonbeam will kill him next turn.
No, he carry attack anyway, so...
Yeah, but I mean, still move over here. Yeah.
Mids.
So you missed.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be the end of your turn. Draza, you're moving that moonbeam then, huh?
So Moonbeam can't get to this guy that's way the fuck out here, huh?
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So, we're moving Moonbeam on top of Buddy right here between Nanook and Richam and
Okay.
Alvaxis.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand right here because I want to watch my work.
All right. I clicked the button for you. I'm sorry. I got you here. Okay, so you move up on him, and you move your moonbeam over him, and he just kind of like looks up at the light. Do me a favor. Roll your moonbeam damage again.
Yeah, let's see. So I have to roll Moonbeam damage, 40 facilitator. It's 2d10.
Yep.
Alright. Let me get back to the actual right page. Okay, so tools,
Come on,
dice
come on.
bag, D10,
What's the dump?
2.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, so he takes 4 points of damage. Like, so your moonbeam, like, just like he's just engulfed in light, and he just like is like, oh Jesus, oh, it burns. The moonlight burns. It shouldn't burn. Why is it burning? And he is going to disengage, and he's going to run.
Does that mean none of us can attack him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he slips out.
Let's see.
So
Yeah.
he is. So he is going to be 5 more squares away.
Oh, Moonbeam can still chase you.
Moonbeam's gonna get you. It's gonna get you.
Andy just watches and he starts barking, excitedly. He seems to be like having a good time, and he paws at the stick and he barks and.
You know, I can still attack him. I can still attack that goblin. At disadvantage, but I can still attack him.
Rasham.
Alrighty,
Am I stuck in the well?
I'm gonna move turn order. See, could I read?
It's Lassie. Lassie
Huh?
reference. Lassie reference.
Oh.
Yeah, if I use like my bonus action to do that one running thing, I can get up on them.
Yeah, so you're gonna dash on him?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one orc trait thing.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Yep.
And then I will reckless attack whichever one of these two looks more hurt.
This one is probably the one that you can reach. This guy is still like another 35 feet, like further.
Okay, so that
ahead
guy's
from where you were.
gone. I got you.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably throw something at him, but like you can definitely melee attack this guy.
I'll do the one I can melee.
Okay. Yeah, that will miss.
Oh well, they're a lucky day.
No, I'll still attack him. I mean, I was looking at longbow. It has a 500. Oh no, 150. I don't know why I read 500. 150. Okay, yeah.
By the way, the orc,
150 range.
the orc trait that he just used, is that can he only use that once, or can he use that like on repeat?
I am not sure. Can you put it into chat?
What is it now? Oh, mine.
Yeah, the orc trait you just used, like, can you just use that once, or can you use that
I
repeat?
think it's on repeat. Let me find it again.
I forget.
Okay, I'm seeing my class stuff. Now I'm trying to find my race stuff. Oh, here it is, aggressive. I just overlooked it because it sounded like a barbarian thing.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Yeah, I don't think there's any limits. I just got to use it towards targets.
Yep.
Wait, so Roldar's longbow cannot reach the furthest one?
It can, but it'll be a disadvantage.
Can anybody give advantage to Roldar when he attacks?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what if you moved up?
Wait.
What if you moved up 30 feet?
If I move-
Well, while we're thinking about that, Doran, what would
Yeah,
you
go
like to
ahead.
do?
I was like, can I go?
I'll have to wait. My turn.
So how far is the guy that?
How far is what?
You cut out.
This guy. How far is this dude?
Okay, so from you, he is 5, 10, 15 plus 35. He is 50 feet away from you.
So is that in range of the longbow?
Yeah.
So I will shoot him with my longbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hits him. What
For 8
does
years,
that
eh?
look like?
Nice.
Ooh, he did.
As he's running away, my arrow just pierces the back of his head, and he just flies onto his face.
Okay.
Eldar, you think you get the guy that's closer? I took that guy out of the equation.
This goblin continues to be unconscious. Nanok.
Oh, I thought it was the other goblin. Oh, goody. Okay, I'm going to. I might as well move up to him, but I'm still gonna hit him with some magic.
Well, again, he is 5 squares further away than where you see him.
Oh, that's what that 5 means.
Yeah, it's a little 5 on that foot there. Yeah.
I'm still gonna move up to like where I don't know.
Well, Rasham is also like right up on him. Let me put a little foot on Rasham. Yeah,
Rasham's off the map.
Yeah, Rasham's off the map.
Yeah, it's true. Because I could move up to 60 if I had to, if it was towards them. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you stand there, Nanok, you're 25 feet away from the dude.
Oh, well, magic missile and I'm on first level.
Okay.
I'm still yelling at him. It's like, why are you running? Stop running!
Ooh.
Okay, so tell me what that looks like when that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm running after him. Like it's like, why are you running? Don't run! And all these missiles come out from my hands as I cross my arms, and they zig around my body and whirl around, bank around in front of him, and hit him right in the face and knock him on his ass with his head
All right.
clean blown up. There we go.
That happens.
Boom.
Oh
So
man.
Let's go tie up our unconscious butt guy.
By the way, Dress is going to bond with Alabaxis. Dress, the guy that exploded, Dress picks up his arm and waves at him. Hey!
I'm picturing Pennywise.
Oh my god.
Andy picks that stick back up and brings it over to Drozda. And that is where we're going to end things for the night. It's 2 a.m. here. Yep.
Works.
Yeah.
Wow, what if I was really scared at the beginning of that fight. I was like, oh, it's too hard. It's too hard. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. But it worked out okay.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Well, guys, thank you so much for playing tonight.
Thank you.
And,
Great game as always.
yeah, and we'll be back next week at around 11. Just follow me on Twitter or follow me here at the on Twitch to find out when we're going live. And yeah, follow everybody else as well. I've got all their stuff there in the chat. I'm pointing at it like everybody can see me pointing. Follow there. In the chat, follow
Over
everybody.
here, diagonally.
If you can subscribe, that would be dope. And yeah, you guys got anything you would like to plug or add or anything?
No. You wish me luck on my finals.
Yeah, good luck on your finals. Those of you who are taking finals and stuff. Everybody stay healthy. Ghostbusters, I believe, this Friday at about 9:30 Eastern. Antonine will be happening around 10 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. And as long as all goes well, we will be back with another Orphans and Owlbears Sunday around 8. And Asylum will be back next week as well, Tuesday around 9? Yeah, Asylum's a 9 o'clock game. Yep. That's it. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for hanging out, guys. You guys, thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Good one.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.